Yo, what's good? What's good? Salute. All right. Salute, salute.
You got him back in?
Yeah, yeah. I want to try to send the request now.
I'm already in there.
No. I was talking to Ray.
Oh, okay.
We got like the top five. Yeah. Uh uh Rock, you said Six, you said you got some choices? Let's say your
Yeah,
picks.
I got some. I got a few. I got a few. I got
Let
a
me see.
few.
Let me hear this.
I got a few. No. When you finish up, I got a few.
Okay.
I got a few. I
So
got a
so
few for you.
Rock, you go or is it my go?
Um, I don't remember.
I don't see Rock, yo.
You can go.
You don't see Rock?
I don't see Rock.
Yo, I told you Instagram be tripping. Like I see all of y'all, but sometimes when you get online, you don't see like everybody.
Oh, I only see you. I don't see Rock in there.
Salute, Ray. Can you see it?
You get salute. I'm just trying to get
Okay.
situated
All right.
and turn the light on in this dark room. I had to get my what's the name? All right.
Yeah, the Instagram be tripping like that. Sometimes
I can
you
see.
can't see everybody.
I can see three
Oh,
now.
Now, it actually happened before when I was on live, so I'm already
right.
familiar with the
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah.
All right, let me see what I got. I got this situated. All right, cool. All right. Word. What's up, Rock?
Yeah,
What's
what
up,
up, Ray?
my guy?
It's good.
Yep. Damn,
We talking about state property.
oh nah. I keep peace, my guy. I keep forgetting your name.
16 bars.
Oh,
16 bar.
what's good? What's good? What's good?
Was
What's good?
good.
Yeah.
Now I think I remember him from some previous joints
Yeah.
uh prior. Um, the state property. Oh nah, I was only going off of All right, so we started off with y'all started off with
Yeah.
the slaughterhouse situation, right?
Right.
All right. So correct me if I'm wrong. Joe started slaughterhouse. He started from the mixtape called Halfway House. That's how he introduced the world of slaughterhouse. At the
Right.
time, Joe had a crazy underground buzz when World Star was the top platform, and that whole MTV TRL shit was dying out. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like that was just, that was right before the social media
Mhm.
kick with the Instagram. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Things of that nature, right? And then, like we all pretty much agree that when they went to Interscope and Eminem, because Eminem basically tried to do a situation, bring him to Interscope somehow kind of similar to how he bought 50 to
Right.
Interscope. You know what I mean? He bought 50 to introduce him to Dre and all that.
Yeah.
And of course, that's one of the main reasons why Brock put the Slaughterhouse second album as, and here go the crazy part. The album was tough,
Mhm.
but compared to the albums and the music that was before that, it was trash.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part, in my opinion.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? State property, you gotta understand. One thing about us as rap fans, right? We have like these wishful thinking. We have these unrealistic expectations, right?
Mhm.
And when you say things like Beans is supposed to lead state property, that's an unrealistic expectation because they didn't hire Beans as an executive with executive experience. They hired him as an MC. And state property were just other MCs who just happened to be from Philly. And Young Chris and I think Oskino and Sparks complained that, yo, man, why Jay put us all together to be under him?
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
When, he might have been a leader in that booth, but that's where it stops. He don't sign shit. he's not in executive decision meetings. So therefore, how can we even qualify him as taking state property? He was put in place of state property as a figure. That's like right now, I create a group, right? And I say, hey, y'all gonna be a group. Y'all 37 MCs,
Right.
Detroit, BK, and where you from, my guy?
You from Queens?
Oh, Queens, NYC,
Even
New York, Queens.
even better. I'm gonna put you rocking from Queens, rocking from the D. BK is Triborough. And I say, you know, I'm gonna put you all together as a group, right? And
Right.
being that Triborough might have been known a little longer, I'm gonna say, all right, he's the face of the group. We're gonna call this Three of the Illest, right? Three of the Illest. And then you got some movements, you got some cats from Kansas, you got some cats from Texas. And automatically, because you know, Triborough was the most famous one, and he actually had a longer run. People assume that okay, he's the leader of the group, but he's not the leader of. He can't do executive decisions. So it's like if your success doesn't measure to a certain level of a fan's expectation, that doesn't. You can't put the blame on the leader of the group. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So my point is like Beans, Jay-Z was, as you heard in Blueprint 2, Jay-Z was trying to get Beans on that level. He just couldn't do it. He said, Beans, I ain't trying to change you. Just give you some game to make the transition from the streets to the fame. He wanted Beans to be in executive position, but you can't put anyone in position that does not want it.
Right.
No offense to Beans, but as the older Beans, I'm pretty sure he understands what I'm saying clearly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of times, man, when it comes to these labels and groups, again, when you got too much on your plate, man, you're not going to eat everything.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You got too much on your plate. They had a bunch of people on their rosters. This person, that person. Blah, blah, blah. Rockefeller is not Universal. Rockefeller was Rockefeller. Now, if you got a parent label like Universal, yeah, they got a shitload of shit, but it's about so much. Like, I don't care how much ice they rock, their budget wasn't that long to actually I can't say the budget was that long, but it's like you can't take the time. That same development time you can't do for everybody at the same time.
Right.
I just leave it at that. So
Let me get something while you're talking. Let me get something. Hold on.
The,
You talk.
it was I want to say it was the Smack DVD or come up where they had PD Crack on there, and he's talking about, well, he had his own group. He had Men of Respect.
yeah, I
So he came from that
remember
group.
that.
He came from that group to State Property. So that they all were like a super group in Philly.
I think Freeway was a part of that too. I think
Yeah.
Freeway was
Right.
a part of that.
And then you had young Chris and Sparks and them.
Yeah, young Chris Sparks. Because like I said, because I'm be honest, I'm be honest. In the beginning, I thought Beans put that whole thing together, but then I found out later on that they just happened to all be from Philly, and you know, Hov put them together as a unit because they were all from Philly.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But the difference is, you know, from what was told, that's not what they all wanted.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? They felt that being behind Beans, they're kind of like in the shadow. And let's be clear, y'all. Let's be honest, y'all. I think one state property member I felt could have blew up, whether it's the group or solo. Especially so, I think solo he would have went a little further. Young Chris.
I agree.
I think young Chris would, and a lot of times too, man, people get caught up in the A lot of times it don't be the artist's fault. It's not the neglect of the fans. Yo, sometimes artists get caught up in the politics, man, and it just messes everything up, man. I mean, look at Charlie Baltimore. I think Charlie Baltimore could have blew up at that era. I think Charlie Baltimore had the perfect slot because Foxy and Kim was dying down, and Murder Inc. was promoting her. Right? They had Ashanti. They had Vita. I'm not saying Vita didn't have her lane, but Charlie Baltimore had like a reinvention moment when she got with Murder Inc. And she had the red hair
Right,
too. You know
right.
what I'm saying? She was
Yeah,
sexy and
they,
all
they
that stuff.
they
You
put
know
him
what I'm
on
saying?
some joints, but they shelved her, shelved her album. Like, why did he do that?
You know what's crazy? I just watched an Herb documentary. Well, that's the Herb documentary, the Murder Inc. documentary,
Mm-hmm.
last Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna be honest, from what I saw, Herb was distracted. That's one.
Right.
He was he was distracted. See my days ago without you. He was distracted.
Oh no, he's singing the song.
Hey,
Wow.
listen, man. I ain't mad at him, man. Rest in peace, Herb.
Yeah.
But he was distracted, and she got caught up in the in between that and that whole feds shutting down Murder Inc.
Right.
The, that's it, because it wasn't 50. You know what I
Right.
mean? Yeah, people done crossed over from Murder Inc. to Genie fans, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. When when the feds tell your label to do not cut you a check anymore,
Right.
it's over.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah. But she could. I really think if the Murder Inc. Politics didn't get in the way, I think Charlie Baltimore would have blew up.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I want to.
even
I
more.
want to get back. I want to get back to your point you was making about state property. I wanted to find something, but I couldn't find the second album. Right? Take a look at
The first
the
album.
album. Take a look at the album. Right? See the album?
Yeah. Huh?
What do you What do you see as a symbol of that album when you look at the cover?
It proves exactly what I just said. They put him as a front man. It revolves back to what I said in the beginning.
Okay, I'm not saying that state property was going to be Beanie Siegel's group. You know what I'm saying? Beanie Siegel is from Philly. He's not from New York. He's not. He's a he's a Philly dude. So and Jay's an artist too. Even though Biggs and Dame probably pulled the strings as the managing, Jay did a little managing here and there. But Jay was considered the artist, the one that's doing the music. Jay was a superstar himself too.
Right.
Jay don't have the time to manage that group like that. That's why they got. That's why Beanie was the oldest person on state property. So in my opinion, when they brought in state property and they brought in Beans, I thought they were positioning Beans to have Beanie Siegel state property, but Beanie Siegel was going to be the head of state property. From the way they moved it, the way they made music, the way the albums were positioned, it looked as if Rockefeller wanted state property to be state property, but they wanted Beans to be the head. And I think,
Mm-hmm.
I think if Beans had stayed out of jail,
I hear it.
he would have got the state property closing going. He would have got the state the cartoons that he talked about, the movies that he wanted to do. If you look at all that stuff, state property was front and center of all that stuff. I'm just saying. I just think that Beanie Siegel was the catalyst to push state property, and with him not being there, state property didn't get the shine that they could have gotten if they had that Cameron. You had Cameron, you had Dick Jones, and you had J.R. Ryder, and you had Joel Santana. You had all those guys on Dipset, but you still looked at Cameron as the one. I think Rockefeller was putting Bees in that position to take that group and move with them, show them how to do it.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Put into position and earn a position is two different things.
Yeah,
Because
you're right.
you can be put in a position and not ready for it, and the person that earns it been ready for it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And like I said, what you're saying still revolves back to my point. If I put y'all as a group, right? Here's the thing. Again, Beans still didn't make executive decisions, but he was put in place. He was put in position as a front man for that label, for that brand. Actually, you know what I mean? Like State Property, the movie, Paper Soldiers. You get what I'm saying? State Property Gear was popping, and I'm not gonna blame his jail time for any slack because not like the nigga did a fucking dime. he only did like a year, some change. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But the timing when he went away was the timing when his third album was coming out,
Yeah,
the
he
timing when
becoming.
State Property was Tough Love was popping off. The timing that he was away messed up a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I can't agree or disagree to that because you know what I mean. But all I'm gonna say is this, man. You know what I mean. Like it's the mindset. Like people think, like I said, us as fans, man, we have too many wishful expectations. And just because, let me tell you something, man. Just because you're a good player, don't mean you can be a good coach.
No, I agree with you.
You get
Listen,
what I'm saying?
I agree with you 100%.
Like Phil Jackson was an okay player, but he's the best fucking coach the NBA will ever see.
Right.
I
You
agree
get what I'm
with you.
I
saying?
Take
agree.
responsibility.
Teron
I agree with you 100%.
Lue. I'm not saying he was garbage because he was. I remember Teron Lue for crossing
Allen
for putting
Iverson.
that on AI.
Right.
That was when they were playing the Lakers, but he became a good coach. You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Some people can do both, like my boy Prime. Prime could do both. You get what I'm saying? But not everybody is a Prime. You get what I'm
Magic
saying?
Johnson could not do
But
that.
but my point is, I say that to say this. I wouldn't want to put the lack of wishful success on state property and blame Beans. I don't want to do that. I don't want to blame Beans because at the end of the day, that's taken away from the work he put in. Don't get me wrong. Beans put that work in for state property, and comparing him to Cameron, I understand. But then between Cameron and state property, Cameron had another. Cameron handled another level of responsibility. So the same responsibility that Dane would have uh for like a Beans or Jay and a Cam will have that responsibility for Santana, Jim, and the rest of the set. When it came to that responsibility to state property, it wasn't Beans, it was Dane and Jay and Biggs. So that's what I'm saying. So I can't blame Beans for the so-called shortcomings because I can't say it's shortcomings because their legacy still is alive and well to this day. Actually, state property shows been popping up a
No,
lot
but
lately.
we gotta be honest though. We gotta be honest though.
Hmm.
The height of Jay and the height of State Property, the height of Beanie Siegel after his second album, there were high expectations for Beanie Siegel.
But
Very
Rockefeller
high
broke up too, bro.
expectations for Beanie Siegel.
Rockefeller broke up. Rockefeller broke up, so it's like they don't have a home anymore. Think about it. When Ho came home, when Beans came home, what's his name? Jay-Z was the president of Def Jam.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? Months later, he signed Nas to Def Jam. His whole focus was different. The only person from Rockefeller that he focused on and he didn't have to hold his hand because he was his own entity was Kanye West. Everything else he managed was Def Jam. Now Jay-Z's focus was Rihanna.
Mm.
He got
You got
Rick
what's it,
Ross.
Easy.
Tata for Neo, Jeezy, Ross,
Yeah.
and Dame. Now Dame didn't have a home. Dame was at the beginning of his blackball stage, so the power that he wanted, he could have put in Beans and the rest of the cats. He couldn't do it. He got blackballed. You know what I'm saying? Them checks he was getting before for the power wasn't coming anymore. You get what I'm saying? So you can't. So it's like you can't blame Beans. You know what I'm saying? It all revolves back to the politics of that game. You know what I mean? Like that politics of love you one day and hate you the next. You know what I mean? You'll be on top of the world one day, then the next day the world will be on top of you. That's what Ja Rule said.
Yeah. Facts.
Yep. You know what I mean? But and make no mistake, I understand exactly where you're coming from. You get what I'm saying? I just, because somebody hadn't enlightened me on a similar situation. You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
Damn.
Mhm.
Right. We got the last five. You want to go on Rocker? What you got?
Sure. Let's see what I got at number 5. Okay. At number 5, this was Vanessa MC. He made an undeniable classic, and it was a solo album. His debut album was a solo album in name only, and it was very acclaimed. It's one of the greatest Wu projects ever. And the second album, Immobility by Raekwon,
Oh man.
Ooh,
it
yeah.
really,
Yo, Rock,
it really
Rock,
shattered
Rock,
me. Yeah.
Rock. Don't go outside for the next 3, 4, 5 days.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I ain't mad at Rock though. I mean, listen. Understand this. You said mobility, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. It's
Oh,
like this, man.
there we go.
It's
There
hard
we
to talk.
go. The chef.
It's,
The chef.
it's listen
The chef.
again. What came before mobility?
Cuban Link.
Cuban Link.
Hmm.
There you go. That's a challenge within itself.
I mean,
I think it was the thing about Immobility, I think it was a good album, and he chose to not use RZA on no production. He introduced American Cream Team, but it's not Cuban Link.
American
So
Cream Team production.
right, it's not Cuban Link. So we was expecting another Cuban Link, and we didn't get that. You know.
and also I think part of the thing that I was kind of thrown beyond RZA not being on the album was I felt like Raekwon had kind of cut bait with Ghost too early.
Mm-hmm.
Like I get it, like you have more to express, and you want to use this album to say more songs, but on Ghostface's second album, he included Ray.
Right.
So I felt like you don't have to have him on every song, but I mean, could he get on at least one song?
I agree. Well, I mean, he had Method Man on one song. He had Method Man and Master Killer on that album.
I mean,
You know.
Yeah, it was much more scaled back.
Yeah.
And maybe that was by design, but in '99, I was thrown for a loop, and I can listen to it with greater appreciation, but considering the expectations that Raekwon had coming off of Only Built for Cuban Links, and then 4 years later,
I think the Wu-Tang had a lot of problems. Didn't the Wu-Tang have a lot of problems with the inner circle? Everybody was doing their own thing, and there wasn't messing with RZA at a time.
Yep.
Hey, yo, not to cut y'all off, right? Never Wax Again. He said my favorite rapper gotta be T.I. I call him the Nas of the South.
Okay.
Hey, I want to know what Tri Broad thinks of that, because
I mean, I love T.I. I love his early stuff. His first 6 albums to me were great. I don't look at him as Nas of the South though. I think Ludacris was better lyrically.
Ludacris is better, but Ludacris to me like the Redman of the South.
Yeah, I think Ludacris was better lyrically than T.I. But T.I. his first 6 albums to me were like his best shit.
Word is born. But back to that Raekwon. Hey, yo, man, I read Raekwon book. You know, part of the reason why, like, they were all kind of like at that branching off stage. So it's like, you know, like he said, like a man said up top, he said, you know, everybody was pretty much doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but I'm kind of stuck. Dude got me stuck with the Nas of the South.
No, but T.I. was huge though.
Yeah,
no.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
Oh, I am. I ain't capping. I am.
No,
I am. Hold up. First of all, when you say Nas, what's the first thing you think about? Is lyricists.
right.
Poetry.
T.I. can spit, yo.
Listen,
Yeah, but he's not.
Again. We talk about it's levels to this. It's levels to this. It's levels to this. But I'm gonna say
Talk
this.
to him.
I'm gonna say this. Album wise, Um, Ti. First of all, my favorite artists from the South are not the most lyricists. I'm gonna be honest. Like Jeezy and Ti, they're my niggas. I love their albums. The most lyrical from the South will always be to me, Three Stacks, um,
Scarface.
Face the Godfather. You get what I'm saying? Um, Face, Three Stacks, Luda, and Bun. You know what I
Well,
mean?
I'm surprised he didn't mention another member of the Dungeon family, Killer
Um,
Mike.
Killer
I'm,
Mike is
I'm gonna be
yo.
honest. I'm gonna be honest. We come to Dungeon Family, right? I'm gonna be honest. Um, the singers are the best lyricists.
CeeLo?
Exactly. I'm gonna be
Mm.
honest. The
Yeah.
singers Andre 3000 and CeeLo, to me, are the best lyricists out of Dungeon Family.
You
You know what
say
I'm
you say
saying?
Andre
Like,
you say Andre 2000 is a singer?
no, he sings. I'm saying, no, he
Yeah.
sings. Remember the
He,
double album they had? He was
he
one of the
sang
lead
on the
singers.
he sang on
Yeah,
that thing.
He
yeah,
don't sing very well, but he
Right.
sings.
yeah. But he said,
Well,
yeah. I mean,
you don't play the
I
flute
can't,
very well
I
either,
can't,
but he does play the flute.
I can't front. Now that
You
flute,
know.
man, yo, that
Oh
flute. That's
God.
what made me that flute. But but Ti, don't get me wrong, Ti is lyrical. You
Remember
know what I'm
salute.
saying? But I want the close when it comes to like the South. Again, I would say like the closest on that level is Stacks. When it comes to the Midwest, it's Common all day. You
Oh
know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Common
It's
dope.
Common all day.
Common dope. Common don't get the respect
What
he deserves from the public.
what about Big Gip from Goody Mob?
Um, I like Big Gip. He um the Big Gip. He's more like he got a raw delivery. Don't get me wrong,
Right.
he got a raw delivery.
Right.
But that wordplay, Stacks and CeeLo. Like I said, I couldn't front on
Yeah.
CeeLo, man. Somebody had to
CeeLo.
remind me about
Yeah,
CeeLo. I'm
CeeLo
not
was
even gonna lie.
dope. Yeah. He
Yeah,
was dope.
man.
Mm.
And like he used to stand out in Goody Mob
Mm-hmm.
before he branched
Went
off the
solo,
solo
yeah.
stuff. And
Yeah.
he was a beast, man.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I mean? So
Facts.
I gotta give it to him.
Now,
Yeah.
Hip Hop Fiend 85 said, "What about Big Crit
He's
from
dope too.
Oh
Mississippi,
man. Hey yo,
Southern MC?"
Big Crit. Yo, that's my dude. Hey yo, Big Crit, Big Crit, Big Crit. I gotta get back to him on that one.
Wow.
No, 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 no,
He might
no.
be
Not
wrong
to be
number.
funny because I can't. I mean, I listened to Big Crit before, but I can't. Wait. What do you want me to do? Compare him to
Nah,
Nas?
we saying like lyricism.
Yeah,
Oh nah.
lyrical Southern rappers.
Yeah.
He up there. He up there. It is that I didn't listen to enough of his catalog, but I know lyrically he definitely plays the part. You know what I'm saying?
Salute. Devil
But
D said he is Team Big Boy all day. Big Boy is dope too. I think he doesn't get a lot of respect.
Now, Big Boy is dope. Big Boy is dope. That's why you know what I'm glad you said that because everybody feeling for this 150,000 thing. I want an Outcast album. I don't want a solo. Even though I'm saying Andre is um one of the
Go
best
for it,
lyricists
salute, bro.
from the South.
Yeah.
I want an Outcast album. That's like
I
me
don't. I
saying.
don't.
That's like me saying. I love Prodigy, but I want a Mobb Deep album. I don't want a Prodigy album. I want a Mobb Deep album.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Well, we getting one.
Rest
We
in
getting
peace,
one too.
P.
That's coming
Bandana
up.
P.
Yeah, we do. With Alchemist,
Yeah.
Perfect, and Havoc and Nas.
Oh yeah, for sure.
now that
Sure.
Outkast been nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, now if they do get inducted, what if I think the chances of them coming together to make an album to capitalize on that occasion goes up.
Well, I mean, do we need one though? They gave us 5 classics. I don't think we need an Outkast album again.
We need a tour.
A
We
tour.
need a
Well, I
concert.
saw them on tour. I actually saw them on tour on the Stinkoni tour. But I don't think they need to give us another classic album. They gave us many. You know, I'm gonna throw somebody out there. 2 Chainz. How y'all feel about him?
Oh man, man. Somebody asked me about him the other day.
I'm not a 2 Chainz fan
You gotta
at
listen
all.
to that new album he did with Larry June and the Alchemist. Best album
Word.
out right now.
Word is
By
born.
far.
Word
I
is
know it's early.
born.
It's early. It's the best rap album out right now.
I'm gonna say new album because I ain't gonna
Yeah.
put it over Muddy Waters too. I can't.
Best new album. Best new album right now is that to me.
I mean, Two Chainz is dope, but I don't think I don't think he's up there with the caliber of MCs like Free Stacks, Big Boy,
Nope.
T.I.,
He's not.
Big
He's not.
Crit.
Nope.
But I'm
Nope.
gonna
He's
tell
not
you
far.
though,
He's not far.
I was
He's
never
not far.
a 2 Chainz fan, but when you hear him over the Alchemist beats, his lyricism stepped up, and he had to do that when you're going with Larry June and Alchemist because he brings out something out of you.
Yeah, because mainly Alchemist mainly mess with a lot of lyricists. So yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, and it caught me off guard because we dealing with like a combination of Alchemist and Larry June is more that smooth,
Right.
laid back, smoke type vibe. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And we so used to hearing 2 Chainz on some turned up.
Yeah.
When are you gonna make that minute truck and all that type shit? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yo, he fit right
He
in.
do.
I didn't. It caught me off guard. I'm not gonna lie. He
He
fit
really
right in.
surprised me. To me, he stole the show on that album over Larry
Yo,
June.
word, yo. I
And
ain't want to be the
and
first to say
he
it.
got an album coming out with Static Selector next. I want to hear that.
Oh, that's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
Yo, his verse on 8, that was a Static Selector's album from a few years ago.
Yeah.
He had a song over a very Brazilian beat, and he was rhyming. He was. He actually showed me something. Like I don't feel as strongly about 2 Chainz as 16 does. But I enjoy some of his work. But like the way he feels about 2 Chainz, I feel that way about Lil Wayne.
Interesting.
Yeah, Wayne.
Oh, I forgot.
Lyrically,
So you put him Wayne?
I forgot. I'm forget Wayne. I be forgetting Wayne from the South though. I'm not. I'm South. Forgive me for that. I forget Wayne from the South because he got so much of that East Coast energy.
Yeah.
I forget he from the South. Wayne one of the best that ever came from the South.
Is he?
You can say
Is
that.
he
You can definitely say
still?
that now.
Is he still considered one of the best?
Hell yeah. Let me tell you something. Anybody
Wayne
that ripped Nas on the album,
is not top 10. Wayne is not making the top 10 in the South.
I don't know why. Yeah, the top 5.
He's
That's
not
why.
making.
Who's top 10?
Wayne got better flow than Jeezy.
Hell yeah.
I don't like Jeezy.
Hell yeah.
So I'm more
You
Wayne.
saying Jeezy like he that lyrical.
Wayne
Like,
got
that's
better
my
flow than
nigga, but
T.I.
Jeezy ain't fucking with Wayne.
I think Wayne is
T.I.
the
is
most.
better than T.I.
Yes.
Wayne is better than T.I.
Yes.
Hey, I think Wayne is the most overrated MC ever.
Wow.
I don't know.
I disagree.
I don't know what people hear in Lil Wayne.
I
disagree.
lyrics. I hear lyrics. I hear flow. I hear ripping the shit out of niggas on the track. That's what I hear. I hear a nigga from New Orleans ripping the shit out of niggas on track, whether they're from New York, LA, or the South. You know what I'm saying?
So Wayne top 5. Wayne top 5 in the South.
Hell yeah.
Over Ludacris.
Hell yeah.
Over Ludacris.
Nah.
That's the
Not over Ludacris.
Over Big Boy.
Over Big Boy, but not Ludacris.
Not Ludacris.
You got Wayne over Big Boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Big
yes. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a legitimate reason even why. Let's talk about Wayne and Ludacris, and I'm glad you brought up Ludacris because both of them held their own on a song with the best lyricists, and that's Nas. Made You Look remix, Luda ripped Nas and Kiss.
Right.
Somebody debate that. I'll wait.
And he also did the Virgo joint with Kim and Dougie Fresh was on there.
Yo, Ludacris has
Remember
a
that
joint.
joint? That was Nas, Luda. I think Dougie Fresh was on that joint from the Street Disciples.
With the with the Virgo.
Yeah.
But look, remember with Wayne that last Nas album, Magic 3.
Yes.
Wayne. That's all I can say. Wayne.
He had his moments. That's why I
Yo,
asked you: is he top 10? Is he still top 5, top 10 now?
yo,
Wayne
Wayne,
is
bro,
not.
yo,
Wayne is not making a South top 5. Yo, he's not.
yo. Hey, listen,
Yo,
I highly
I love it.
disagree.
I think Bun B is better than Wayne. Killer Mike better than Wayne. Free
Nope.
Stacks and Big Boy better than Wayne.
I might give
I
T.I.
three
think
stats,
Wayne's
but
better
the
even
than
rest of
bigger.
them they
Wayne.
go after Wayne. I can't front. I'm
I'm,
sorry.
All right. All right.
Yo,
but he
Wayne,
moved to the South later though.
and you know what's crazy, yo? Wayne, when it comes to hip hop lyricists, Wayne is more than just the top 5 of the South. I got cats that got Wayne in top 5. Period.
No, come on, man.
Yes,
Now we going overboard.
yes, yes,
Wayne a
yes. Let me
top
tell you
5
something.
all time.
Nah, not for me. Not for me.
You
No, I'm not
Yeah,
saying
Pun,
me.
you got Pun, you
Top,
got Biggie, you
top
got
5 is
Pop,
too hard for him.
you got
That's too hard.
KRS
Not,
One,
but you gotta
you got
understand. You gotta understand.
Rakim. You
Now you
putting
gotta understand
Wayne
this.
over
Not,
them?
not. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Like you gotta understand this. Um, besides our age group, you got an
Uh,
era that's right after us. I'm
I
not
get
saying
it.
they neglect what we like, but they adapt a little more.
They're not
So I
90s
understand.
lyrical.
Yes, they
2000s
is.
lyrical is
Yes,
not 90s lyrical.
yes, yes. In 2000s. I'm not gonna say 90s Wayne because 90s Wayne was more like bling bling,
No, no, no,
bling
no.
bling.
I'm saying the 90s lyrical dudes and the 2000s lyrical dudes. I'm taking the 90s lyrical dudes all day.
I got to take both. I got
You
to take
can't.
both.
No, you can't. You
Yes,
can't.
I
You
could.
can't
Yes, I
take both.
could.
You
Yes,
got
I
to.
could. Yes, I could. Yes, I could. Yes, I could. Kobe, listen. Kobe played Jordan. Kobe played a lot of people in their prime. Listen, what made Kobe so great? He played the best in their prime.
Right.
Kobe played Mike. Kobe played AI. Kobe played
Now
Dunk.
you doing the drink champs right now, taking the shot. That ain't cool.
Oh, nah.
Ain't
But check
cool.
out this is a shot for everybody gonna feel. Honestly, I'm just telling the truth. You know what I mean? You know, drunk, sober, it don't even matter. It's the truth. Like what I'm saying is Wayne's still lyrically that dude. I
But
can't even front on him.
he not top 5 all time. He not top 10 all
You're not
time.
here. You're not here. I'm saying, no, he definitely top 10. No, but what I'm saying is,
Top 10 all
what I'm saying is,
time?
no, listen, y'all forget my point. I mean, I forget my. Oh yeah, what I'm saying is, you have a generation right after me, right?
Yes.
My guy Alquan. Shout out to my guy Alquan, right? So Alquan, y'all might have seen him on the when we used to have 90s verse 2000 episodes out. He's actually on the documentary, right? He put Wayne. We had a top 5. So what we have is we had our top 5, but we equivalent them to NBA All Stars.
Right.
So I said my top 5 lyricists. I said not in particular order. I said Redman is the Kevin Garnett of lyricists, right? I said Kiss is the AI. I said Hove is LeBron. I said I said Rakim is Jordan lyrically, Jordan,
Mm-hmm.
right? We all still praise Rakim. We
Right.
all still praise Jordan.
Right.
And what's the closest thing we got to Jordan? It's Kobe. And I said Nas is
Nas
Kobe.
is
Of
Kobe.
a, Nas is Kobe. Because that's the closest thing we got to Rakim is Nas.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Um, I'm not gonna say Lil
The
Wayne,
closest
Steph
thing to
Curry.
Rakim is Big Daddy Kane, though.
Huh?
The closest thing to Rakim is Big Daddy Kane.
No, no, you're not. No, it don't make sense. That don't even make sense. But I'll talk. No, it's not. No, it's not.
That's a whole
Look,
different
I get what
conversation.
you're saying. I'm talking about as far as like it's like what I'm saying is you
Different
can't hear.
eras. Different
No, no.
eras, though.
Listen. I don't hear Rakim and Kane. I hear Rakim and Nas. I don't hear Rakim and Kane. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he was influenced by Rakim. You can hear it. When Nas is Rakim, Coogee Rap, and Slick Rick together. That's Nas. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
Kane, the closest thing I seen to Kane
Fiend,
was I could say he got a little Kool
Fiend,
Moe D in him.
Fiend said Biggie, but Biggie was more like King T.
N-
His style, his,
uh,
his style was like more King T. Like he even said that. Like he patterned it after King T.
yo, you know what? I can't disagree. I can't disagree.
Mm.
I can't disagree with that. He said Biggie
Yeah,
Styles like King T.
yeah, like
I understand. I understand. Now Biggie was King T and Biz Markie.
mm,
You get what I'm saying?
right, right.
He was King T and Biz Markie.
But he wasn't as comedic as Biz.
Not as comedic, but he had a little bit. Like
Right.
you heard
I
more
hear
I
you.
mean,
comedic
he
on
had
the
a dark
second
sense
Yeah,
of
album.
humor.
yeah, yeah. His
He had a dark
personality.
sense of
Yeah,
humor.
Yeah,
yeah. You heard a little bit on the second album than the first album. You get what I'm
right.
saying? But my point is like I said, I can't take that away
The
from Wayne lyricism. I
the
can't.
Rel D. Shout out to Darrell. He said Wayne is not even in his top 100. Damn.
He
And
don't
this,
listen. I mean, he don't listen to rap. He don't
no, no,
listen to
no.
rap.
He does, but there's some people that don't really mess with Wayne like that.
No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Listen, I sound hypocritical, but I get it. But yo, um, Wayne is up there, bro. Literally, Wayne is that nigga. I can't even front. Let me see him. Hold up,
I
big
don't.
I
boy.
I'm
mean,
not putting them top 10. Like that's crazy. Like top 10 all
No,
time.
no. Listen, what I'm
but
saying.
like,
Again, I'm not saying me. What
Uh-huh.
I'm saying is you have an era right behind us.
Right. That
You
put
gotta
him top 10
understand.
with it.
Think about this. Redman had a freestyle not too long ago, right? Redman had a
Mhm.
freestyle, and he said these young niggas, they OG is little, they OG, they hero is Little
Right.
Wayne, but my heroes Billy
Billy
Dane
Dance.
Right.
and Fame, nigga.
Right.
He's right. He's right. Look what Little Wayne influenced, bro. This whole era is Little Wayne. Young
Yeah.
Thug is Little
I
Wayne.
agree.
All them, nah. That's all Little Wayne. And the
I
cat
agree.
that the Southern lyrical rappers. That's Lil Wayne, bro.
Yeah, but
I
is
Matter of
agree.
fact,
I
I'm
agree.
not
is
just
it
gonna say
is it
Southern. I'm not
is
gonna
it
say just
good?
Southern. I'm
Is
not
it
gonna just say
good?
Southern. New York. You got New York rappers that were influenced by Lil Wayne. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
New York rappers that were influenced by Lil Wayne. Now, mind you, the influence came full circle because Lil Wayne style enhanced when he came to New York. New York
Right.
influenced Wayne's style.
Yes.
When
I agree.
once New York got with Dipset, and he was on that I Can't Feel My Face shit with Santana,
Mm-hmm.
that energy birthed the Carter.
Facts.
I'm you get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it takes certain elements to birth the next
Right.
thing. Purple Tape, Infamous, Do or Die, Coogee Rap, birth It Was Written.
Are you
Must
separating?
be okay.
Are you separating the 2000s from the 90s? That's not. It sounds like what you're doing.
You're not
No,
getting what I'm
he's
saying.
saying.
No, no,
I
no.
get what
You're
he's
saying no.
saying.
Wait, wait. Hold on. You're saying that there's a generation that Wayne influenced. Wayne came in the 2000s,
Yeah,
right? So you're saying that there's a generation in the 2000s that thinks Wayne is top five, right?
Yeah.
yes,
Right? Right?
yes. Listen,
So
man, hip hop ain't just our era, bro. Hip hop is many eras
hold
now. It's
on,
50 years old.
hold on. So if that 2000s era of music exists and the 90s hip hop MCs exist and the 80s hip hop MCs exist, is there a place where you put all of them together and put them in a line, or no?
Both, if you
You
want.
you you you're straddling the line again. You got to pick a
Nah,
side. You can't go both
You
ways.
just confused, bro.
No,
You just confused. No,
because
you are.
if you
You
take
are.
the 80s,
You
the
trying to
90s, the
prove a point
2000s,
just to prove a point.
no,
If you gonna
wait,
prove a point, make it make sense.
no, hold on.
You
If
just
you
want to feel
take
right
the 80s
about something right now.
MCs,
You're chasing to
no,
feel right. You're
no,
chasing
hold on.
to disconfigure what
Let me
the
ask you a
point I
question.
made.
Let's not fight over Little Wayne,
Let, let,
please.
We're not fighting.
no.
Nobody's fighting. But what I'm
Let me ask
saying
you a
is,
question. Let me ask you a
I
question.
gotta check something if it ain't making sense.
No, let me ask you a question. Now we can move on. If you take the 80s MCs, the 90s MCs, the 2000s MCs, you throw them all in a pot, right? Is there a place where you can make a top 10, a top 20 with all those MCs?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Okay, so
Yes.
yeah.
where does Lil Wayne fall in that pot?
I
Top
don't
10.
know, bro.
Top 10 for a lot for the kids that came after us. They're like
That's
top
what I'm
five,
trying
top
to
10.
like.
Try.
Yeah.
In that pot, is Lil Wayne in your top 20?
No, he's not.
Rob,
But
in
but
He's
for
in
the
mine.
gener
He's in
Rob,
mine. Fuck it.
Rob,
He's in
in that
mine.
pot,
He's
Rob,
in my top
is Lil
20.
Wayne in your top
He's in
20?
my top 20. I
Hell
said it.
no. Hell
Fuck it.
no.
No, I'm gonna say it.
he's
He's in my
top
top 20.
20.
Now what? He's in my top 20. Fuck it.
I agree.
And I got other MCs that's even more lyrical. It don't matter. My point is, there's still a generation that fucks with him.
Right.
That
Yeah,
shit. Listen.
I
It's a lot of
understand.
people. We can't fuck with everybody, bro. You get what I'm saying? I don't fuck
Right.
with. Listen, it's a lot of OGs from the '80s that I don't fuck with. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is when somebody,
You're trying to straddle the line. You don't want
I'm
to take
No,
you
not,
don't want to take a
bro.
side.
I get
I'm
what he's
not. Yo,
saying.
brother,
He's
where you from,
saying
bro?
the generation that came up in the 2000s, they
Yeah,
grew up on Lil Wayne, so they
Yes.
should
yeah. Let
be.
them have their shit. Let them have their shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
not
We
but
can't control. We
I
can't control. Let
understand
them have
what
their
you
shit. But I
I
fuck with
understand
Lil
what
Wayne.
I asked you the question. I asked you if you put 80s, 90s, 2000s in a pot and you pull out
And
1 to
he
20.
said top 20.
Yeah, but look what type of
Oh,
question you asked me though. Look, you saying the '80s. You saying a whole fucking
No,
hip
but
hop
he
you have a
hip
whole
hop is
era
hip
just
hop though.
to prove a Lil Wayne point.
Ray,
You
Ray,
Hip
being
hop
he
is hip
ridiculous.
hop.
Ray, he's saying if you put all the decades together in one pot, where is Lil Wayne on Mount Rushmore? He's in your top 20, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
He's in your
Okay.
top 20. See? So you
yeah.
got it.
Fuck it.
All right.
Yeah. Now Mount Rushmore, I'm gonna put Esco and Rakim, Redman, Wayne. Nah,
It's still Mount Rushmore. It ain't
nah,
mine. I'm just saying.
but again, I still stand on it, man. He that nigga. I'm not gonna say in front. I fucks with him.
I,
No.
I think if you look at it like all decades in the NFL, like Wayne would be all decade for the 2000 to
I
2010.
agree.
Even,
I agree.
even I don't I'm not a fan of his, but I understand what he means to a lot of people that are fans
That's
of him.
Yeah,
yeah, that's fact. That's
So
yeah.
fact.
I
That's
could
facts.
I
That's
agree.
facts. That's fact.
Cause see, when you say all them '80s and shit, I don't want to put Lil Wayne with. Even though he made a song with Slick Rick, I don't want to
But
put
what?
him with like.
But why is he excluded from that conversation? Because we're talking about all
We're
the
talking about
decades Mount
hip
Rushmore.
hop. We're
No,
not talking about
it's not even
generation.
about that. It's like no. What I'm saying is like I felt that he brought that in there because he was trying to break my point I was making of his influence of the generation of 2000s.
No, no,
That's
no,
why
no,
I
no.
said that. That's why I said that.
I
That's
agree with your
that's
point.
like right now you say you fuck with a rapper from let's just say this era from 2010 2020 something,
Right.
and then you made your point, and I'm like trying to deflect and distract it by
No,
what
no,
about the
no, no,
80s and the 90s?
no.
You get what I'm saying? That's why.
That's what.
So it sounded kind of goofy for a minute, to be
That's not what
honest.
I'm
Oh,
doing. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
I hear that 2000, 2015. That run. You're 100% right. I'm just asking you a question. I put me. I put all rap. I don't care if you're 80s, 90s. I put everything, and I rate everything. I don't rate from
right.
89 to.
Because eventually, when you look at Kendrick and J. Cole, they're gonna go in that conversation too.
No, no. I get it. Trust me, because in my top five that I named, they're not from the Kiss is not from the same era
Right.
as
Right.
Rakim.
Facts.
Shit, Nas ain't even from the same era as Rakim.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So trust me, I understand what you're saying.
That
Yeah.
that would say Wayne's music is like shopping with an edge. Most Def voice. Oh man.
Yo, savage.
Drake has more hits than Kendrick in my opinion.
And
We just getting a lot of hot
fuck
takes tonight,
Drake.
bro.
Oh, listen, let me tell you something. It's not, and it got nothing to do with the Kendrick beef. But yo, if you're gonna battle somebody, bro, keep it in the booth, not the
Exactly.
courtroom. I'm sorry, that's
Exactly.
just ass. That's
That's
just
not part of the culture.
hell
I
no.
agree.
I don't know where that shit come from, yo. Oh my
The
god.
hip hop fans say Kendrick is in my top 10 overall right now. I can see him making top 5. Okay. Some people are going to put him in top 5 all the time.
Nah, but Kendrick is that dude. And yo, never wax again. I didn't say T.I.'s not lyrical. I'm just saying he ain't lyrical to me to
I'll be back.
say he the South Nas.
I'll be
All
back.
right.
I stand on that.
Uh, uh,
Um,
Luna asked me a question. He said Gucci or Jeezy. I don't listen to neither, so I
Jeezy,
can't
I
even.
go Jeezy. I'm going
you
Jeezy.
know
I don't like neither.
why?
So,
Jeezy for the dope boys.
Oh,
Gucci for the dope fiends.
there you go.
I'm
Nah,
going Jeezy. I'm going Jeezy. I'm
You
going
going Jeezy?
Stephen.
Okay.
nah. But I ain't gonna lie, music wise, I like Jesus better, way better.
That Jeezy and Jay-Z joint, seen it all. Ooh.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out
See,
to Exotic Drinks. He said, "Yo, I just heard something crazy. Lil Wayne or 50, who would win in the verses?"
they somebody asked that question years ago about Lil Wayne and
Yeah.
50. Um,
And Mecca said both are trash. I agree.
he said who?
And Mecca said both are trash. Gucci and Jeezy.
Nah, Jeezy ain't trash, man.
I don't like none of them. That's just never.
I fuck,
I try to listen to Jeezy. I just couldn't.
yeah, I fuck with
You
Jeezy.
fuck with
I ain't
Jeezy?
gonna lie, I couldn't stand So Icy. I couldn't stand that song. Oh God, the Snowman bandana and all that.
Yeah.
Yo, but it's something about that first album, and I knew something was different because when I first seen that first video with him and Fab and Clue, I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, yo, what Fab and Clue doing over there? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, he must got
He hot. He hot.
something
He hot.
for Clue, Fab. You got when Jeezy first dropped, he had Clue, Fab, Hove, and Dipset all at the same time supporting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was.
Yeah.
I said he got to be somebody, and he just so happened to be a BMF member. That was,
Right.
you know what I mean? Because at the time, that was around the time when that all went down,
Wayne
Jay
right?
would
was
beat
Jay,
50 in
Jay,
the
Jay was
verses.
tapping in. Jay was tapping in with Down South Heavy early in that late '90s.
Yeah.
Jay was rocking with the South Heavy. Yo.
And Mecca says Wayne would beat 50 in the verses. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
That's hard, man.
That is a hard one. I can't even front.
Jim Jones versus Cameron. Cameron winning that.
I don't.
I'm taking Jim. I'm taking Jim.
You picking Jim over
I ain't
Cam?
gonna lie. Hey, yo, I'm
You
gonna be honest, man. It's
picking
For
Jim
me,
over
it's
Cam?
hard. Let me
Wait,
tell
wait,
you why
wait,
it's hard
wait,
because
wait. So Jim and Cam, I think Cam is a better lyrical artist and has maybe the bigger hits, but Jim Jones is more consistent. Like Jim has stuff with Migos and all. Like Jim has been carrying that Dipset torch from like 2009, 2010 to now. Like Cameron, after that, Purple Tape 2, everything
Mm.
Cameron released after that crime page. It wasn't. Jim has been consistent from.
Yeah.
I'm taking Jim, man. But Cam got a better album. The,
not
Yeah.
better than El Capo.
the SDE, Professor Supplier, that Purple Tape, that Come Home With
Yeah.
Me.
El,
I think Cam got a better
El
album, but I think Jim
Capo
got.
was dope. I like El Capo. I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah. El Capo. That's why I was surprised they ain't performed that at the verses. But Cam
That album was hard.
Yeah.
Cam came back to me after what's that album you just said?
Crime Pace.
After Crime Pays. I think Cam's strongest comeback was with Vado.
But he
Oh
had the mixtapes too. He had
yeah,
Oh,
Boss
the
Off
program.
Butter,
Bosses.
Butter,
Boss Off Bosses.
Guns and
That
Butter.
Yeah, he had right.
too.
He had that.
And yeah, Guns and Butter, Boss Off Bosses. Yo,
Mm.
Cam couldn't. Mm,
I
yeah, that was
fell off after Still a Killer. What's the name of the joint?
Killer
Um,
Season.
Killer Season. After Killer Season, I kind of fell off with him. Good. He was coming out with mixtapes. He had the program. He had there was another mixtape he did, but it wasn't like classic Cam. It was just he was just putting shit out just to put it out.
Yep. Yep.
what about the album? What's the last album?
Purple Ace 2.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't even check with it. I didn't even listen to it.
I
It was alright.
I liked
It
it.
was
Yeah,
good.
it wasn't better than El Capo. I think El Capo was the best album of 2019.
El
Oh wow.
Capo, El Capo, and Wasted Talent.
Yeah,
Those two
yeah,
albums
yeah.
from
Mm.
Jim, fire,
Right.
fire.
Yeah, I can't
And
front. Yeah, I gotta give it to Jim. I like the Jomo joint.
yeah,
Actually, yo, I think that shit tough.
that joint is fire.
That's
Yeah.
my favorite new song right now.
And look
Oh
at
yeah.
right now. Right now he got a street banger
Yeah.
with that New Harlem joint. That joint is
Mhm.
fire.
Yeah, I gotta give it to Jim, yo. I can't even front on Jim.
He mad consistent, man.
Yeah, they have a verses. See, verses the verses catch. It's like I tell everybody. It's about, to me, Kiss defined Kiss define and redefine the verses, because it's like, it's not just about. At first, people would fool like, oh, it's about the more commercial songs you perform. Not true, because Kiss broke that commercial thing when he battled Fab first.
Right.
Remember, he battled Fab, so people thought automatically Fab will win because he was a little more known for his commercial.
On the radio hit.
Forgetting that Kiss had commercial stuff too.
Right.
Is that Kiss is known for a more edgier style.
And America said, "Where do you guys rate Fabulous? What are you rating?"
Punchline. He's a punchline king. He's a punchline king. Straight up.
Kiss
Does he
gets some
have
bad
any?
rap, yo. The rap community. Something about Jadakiss albums is like they expect something.
I've been saying that.
He releases the album, they mad.
I've been saying that. I told you. I said he didn't have no classic albums. He's a great lyricist. I don't feel like he has any classics.
Kiss the Game Goodbye is not. It's not.
That's his best album to me. That's his best album. Fabulous too. I don't think Fabulous has any classic albums.
Fab got classic mixtapes.
Classic mixtapes, right.
He a mixtape king,
right?
And then I think, and that's what made him turn his mixtapes into albums, because like every Christmas, Fab used to release like a mixtape. Right. Then he started dropping albums like the Young OG album. I thought that was dope.
Yeah.
The Soul Tapes.
That Summertime Shootout was tough.
Summertime Shootout is my shit.
Yeah.
The one with DJ Drama. What's that shit called?
There was no competition.
The Funeral.
Competition.
Yeah, that was wrong.
That album is fire.
Yeah.
And you know what? Both of them are like mixtape king. They to me, Fab and Kiss are mixtape / feature king.
Yes.
Because I remember one time Fab had an interview and they said, "Yo, Fab, when the next album drop?" Fab like, "Yo, bro, I'm so like backed up on features. It's hard to find time to even, you know what I'm saying?" Right. He said, "Listen, I have features, I have mixtapes, and then I'm touring off of my mixtapes and features, not including and that go for Kiss too, you know what I mean?" So it's like when you so demanding outside of your work, you know what I mean?
You go on IG right now for the last 3 years. For the last 3 years, Fab been on IG fire. What has he released?
Nothing.
Nah,
exactly.
And but you know what? That go for Kiss. He's the versus champion. We ain't heard the album yet. And mind you, Westside Gunn offered to be an executive producer. I thought that was the best opportunity to make a classic Kiss album.
Westside Gunn?
Did it. Yeah, because you got Westside Gunn, those Griselda beats. And when I heard Kiss on Right Now with Still Got Cook, now that's now. Anybody know me? That's my favorite new rapper. And I ain't first of all, I never had a favorite new rapper in like decades.
No, he's talking about Stove God.
Nah, who he say?
He said Westside, but he's talking about Stove God Cook.
Nah, Stove God Cook. Yeah. They made a song with Kiss called Right Now. And Kiss was like perfect with that track. So that's when Westside Gunn said, "Yo, man, I want to executive produce Kiss next album." And we should have got an album after Versus.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? So
he gave us Ignatius, and that was okay. It wasn't great though for me.
Yeah, yo, again, just you look, a person can be a dope ass rapper, but may not be able to make classic albums. And then you got vice versa. You got a person that's not as lyrical, but they make some good albums. I'll be honest. From 2006, maybe until his last 2 albums, I thought Rick Ross made some good albums. Couldn't front. I should drive down south and play it straight to it.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And I'm not saying Ross is garbage lyrically, but we don't look at Ross as like that lyrical, but his flow just go with the track. You know what
I like Ross. I just feel like there was one point where he was trying to sound too much like Biggie, and you're not Biggie.
You know why? You know why, right?
Why?
No, why?
He was gassed up by old boy. That's
By
why.
Diddy. Right.
Yeah.
I get it.
Diddy said, "Yo, man, you remind me of
Yeah.
Biggie." Like Suge told Ja Rule, "You remind me of Tupac,
Right.
man."
He's not pop. And Ja Rule is a prime example of what you were saying. He had good albums, but he wasn't lyrically great.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. 1999, my favorite album was Vidi Vidi Vici. I
Classic.
can't even front.
Classic.
I
Tough
can't even
album.
front.
That's a tough
Oh yeah.
album.
I can't front. But what about so? Oh
We,
damn! Hold up.
we didn't even
What's
finish the list. We
yeah?
got we got to
That's
finish
what.
the list.
Finish
Yeah,
the
the
list.
list. Yeah, yeah,
Where,
yeah,
where we
yeah.
at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at, Try?
I'm
Where
at
you at now?
number Rocker. What was your last one?
My last one was Immobility by
Oh
Raekwon.
yes. Okay.
No, Rock. Don't go outside for like 5, 6, 7
Rick,
days. All right? They
Rick,
gonna be
Raekwon
Hey,
don't even like that. He don't even like that album.
all right. All
hey,
right.
it's winter. It's like 10 inches of snow up here, man. Like I have no reason to go outside.
Mm,
But
All right. I got
Buster Round gonna be looking for you. Red Man gonna be looking for Try. Y'all, man, y'all stay in for a few days, a couple
two
days.
artists that don't like their albums. What does that tell you? They don't like their sophomore albums.
Exactly.
Now,
I got
Raekwon
number
is
5. I got
always
Little
good.
Kim, Notorious K.I.M. I thought it
Mm.
was trash. Did not like that album, and I actually had the bootleg for that. On the bootleg, there were songs that didn't make the album, but the songs were just terrible. There might be like maybe 2 songs I liked. I like the Queen Bitch song, and there's another song on there that was cool, but everything else was just trash. I didn't like it. She took 5 years to do that album after hardcore, and then Biggie passing away. But it was just a terrible sophomore album for her.
Damn.
Now Try. I think with that
I
album,
like the album cover though. Album cover was dope.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think like people always like she never admits it. Like people
Mhm.
always said that Biggie did her majority of her writing. She never admits it.
Right.
But if you listen to hardcore and if you listen to the Notorious K.I.M.,
Mm-hmm.
the
It's
lyrical
different.
quality is 2 different
Right.
spectrums, So as much as she don't want to admit that Biggie wrote for her,
Mm-hmm.
like when you listen to the both albums, nothing she's released ever since hardcore has
I
been as
agree.
good as hardcore.
I did like the third one though. I thought La Bella Mafia was good. That was a strong album.
I got that too. I got
Yeah. Oh, you
all
got all
3
the
of those
trash.
albums.
You got all the trash.
That's the one with the Bentleys, the Hummers, and the
That
Benz.
that was with the Magic Stick,
So she
and she
had
had a yeah, she had
the
a
Yeah.
joint with
straps
Styles
on
P on
the.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good comeback album.
I got that.
Of course you got it. What you got? What you got, Rocker? We at number 4. You at number 5?
I'm at number 4.
Okay.
Okay, so this I'm not a fan. I, I'm not. I've heard his albums, but I don't really think he's that great.
Mm-hmm.
Really, he can definitely spit, but as far as what I'm into, I'm not in. He doesn't really do it for me.
Mm-hmm.
He was the MVP of '97. He
Puffy?
helped that. No,
No.
not Puffy,
Oh, my bad.
but
Diddy?
but
PD?
Mace.
Oh, man. Oh,
But
God. That's on my list too. That might be like the number one.
man,
Damn, he
Wow.
was
like
MVP in '97. Hell yeah.
You talking about double up? Double up?
Double Up was trash.
yeah, double up.
I got that too. Try.
Oh God, you got
Damn.
that too? Burn
Yeah.
that shit. Burn
I
that.
feel bad, yo. I
I
ain't
threw
gonna
mine
lie. I
away.
kind
Burn
of like
that,
that
yo.
album. I ain't gonna-
Nah, that album was garbage. That album was trash.
I got
The
his.
album cover
Man,
was
like
Man.
trash. Everything about it was trash.
Yo.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna
yo,
lie,
like, I
yo.
felt like
I had all out. I had all out. Harlem World album. I ain't gonna lie.
I have that one too. But you know what's crazy? I got rid of it and then somehow it came back to me years later. So I can't escape that album now.
That's when he
I like with
left, right? That's
Harlem
when he left,
World.
right?
Yeah, it was like after that he left.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Harlem World, it felt like he hit for the grand slam, and then with Double Up, he could barely get a bunt hit.
That was bad.
It was like it was a struggle, just listening to that album, and
Yeah.
and I heard it at retail. Like I didn't know that it was bootlegged
It was.
widely.
I had the bootleg for that, and he had a diss song that was going at Junior Mafia that didn't make the album. Remember he had like some beef with Junior Mafia. It didn't make the album cut, and like the song titles were different. Even there's a song on Puffy's second album with Kelly Price, and Mace was on that. And when you hear the Puffy album, he took Mace's vocals off of it. But it was on the bootleg. I forgot the name of that song. It's track. I think it's track 2 or track 3 on the Forever album. And Kelly Price is singing.
Mace this Junior Mafia.
Yeah, it was. If it wasn't Junior Mafia, it was Cardan. He had beef with somebody, and this record was on the bootleg, but it didn't make the album.
Oh, I thought Cardan was Harlem World.
Right, but he had beef with Cardan because he has a song called "Time Is Money" with Cardan that was on the Clue tapes.
Right,
and
I remember that.
They had some type of beef, and he was dissing Cardan. But I thought he had beef with Junior Mafia as well.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong about that. But I know he had a diss record that didn't make the album. But that whole bootleg was totally different than the retail version when it came out. Yeah, that was bad. You picked a good one, Rocco, because I definitely have that in my top 3. That was terrible. Number 4, I got Snoop Dogg, Dogfather. I don't know how people say that's a classic. I'm like, I don't know what y'all was listening to, but you cannot compare Dogfather to Doggy Style. It's a totally different album.
You can't compare it, but Dogfather's a good album.
Nah.
No, it ain't.
I just felt like the singles he picked, Snoop Upside Your Head, he don't even perform that in concert. And I saw him in concert. He don't perform no songs off of that album. You know what I'm saying? The title track, like, come on. You had like 22 tracks on that album, and all of it was like album filler.
I'm mad at it. It's not better than
It's not better than Doggy Style.
Yeah.
No,
I agree with that.
And he came out at the wrong time. He came out like right after Pac died.
Yeah, that was
and he
sad
also
time that Dogfather joint dropped.
96.
96?
And on
96, yeah.
Yeah.
96 was a good year for hip hop.
It was, but not for that album.
The Dogfather came out a week before the Machiavelli record.
Right. See?
And I remember listening to it, and the
week
problem
before
was
Machiavelli?
Yeah.
Nah, that ain't selling.
Yeah.
That ain't selling.
That was bad.
And the problem was
I got the 2 track. I got it there somewhere.
Oh God! Please burn all that after this live is over. Burn all of that shit. I want to see like a live version of all those albums.
I got Dogfather, man.
Do you still have that? You don't.
I'm a
If
Snoop
you
fan.
listen-
Why you still got
I was
it?
a Snoop fan back
Oh
then.
my
I
God.
was a Snoop fan.
I love Snoop, but he got some trash in the discography now. Let's be honest about
Yo,
that.
all our
and
favorites got trash. Let's be honest. Yo, all our favorite rappers got trash.
No, not all of them. Not all of them now. Some of them.
No,
not all of them.
no, I'm not. No, I'm saying like NL said. He said it best. He said, "Listen, man, when you make a whole ton of music, somewhere along the line, you're gonna have like some trash sprinkled in the middle."
LL got a lot of trash. He ain't lying. He had a whole decade worth of trash.
But like I heard trash from Nas. I heard trash from Hov, Biggie, and Pac. You know what I mean? I'm not saying majority.
Biggie had 2 classic albums before he died. He got no trash.
I can't stand going back to Cali. I can't stand that shit.
Nah, that's a hot
God.
track. That's a hot track.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't
That beat, that production on that alone is.
Man, listen, that should have been for King T, not Biggie. Straight up. Yeah, I said it. And plus, I didn't like it because he died in Cali, so I kind of felt a little personal about it.
I get it. Yeah, but he left us with 2 classic albums.
Going back. Nah, it was some. It was
not everything.
I love Live After Death, but that song.
It wasn't a good title.
I'm gonna tell you. I don't know if you don't know this. So supposedly the like the little clip of him like answering the phone to the prank caller, like that was a real death threat that they kept on the album.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That was real?
Supposedly that's the rumor. I don't know how true that is.
I thought it was Puff, yo.
Nah, they said it was a real death threat call that he got, and they kept it on the album.
Yeah, I thought it was Puff too. I thought it was Puff.
I don't know.
So Ray, if you don't like going back to Cali, how do you feel about Player Hater?
I don't like that. I don't like Play either. Never liked that song.
I
Come
mean,
on,
you know what
man.
though?
Yo,
Here's the
the
thing.
album is variety, man.
Listen,
He's
I get
giving
it.
you
I
he's
get it.
giving you different
Hov
styles.
had some songs I didn't like on Volume 1.
That to me is his most underrated album.
Sunshine.
Volume one is
What's
a
it?
classic that people. I don't know
People
why
sleep on
people
that.
shit on Volume
I
One.
love it.
Volume One is a dope
And
album.
Streets Disciple. I didn't like that album at first. I ain't gonna lie, I used to be
It's
pissed.
okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And mine's just a double album,
A
so
lot,
It's
that's
a
a lot
double.
of
Yeah.
skips,
definitely like
a lot of skips on there.
Yeah.
now. The Nazareth Savage or something like that. That's the toughest
Nazareth.
song on there.
Nostradamus.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not
Nazareth's
Nostradamus.
Revenge.
Streets Disciples.
Oh, okay.
The double album. Yeah.
Yeah, Nostradamus. I like that album too, but it's some songs that I don't like. Like Nostradamus, I don't like. I never liked that song.
Yeah.
It sound like they made it after watching the Partridge Family. They made that beat after watching the Partridge Family. You get what I'm
Yo,
saying?
Yeah.
I ain't like that.
yo,
Yeah.
there's a song on Streets Disciple that I felt should have been a single. The
What's that?
song Reason with Emily King, where he's
I
talking
don't even remember
about
that.
just life in the projects, and
I probably skipped over.
it was totally autobiographical, but that should have been a single.
Come on, the Rock Him.
Wow, we got a
That
lot
beat,
of hot takes. Hip
that
Hop
beat,
fans
that
said
beat
he thought
on
this
the
on the right after that.
autobiographical, that beat is hard. With that hard drum, doo, tsh, doo, doo. That beat is tough. That beat is tough.
Wow.
But Street
I
Disciple
think
was a mid album though. It was mid. It was mid.
even when like one song I don't like, I think Life After Death was a classic double album. I don't
No,
think there's
it's
any
still a
color on
classic.
it.
I just can't. I can't. I can't stand. I never
You
liked
know,
going back to
you didn't
Cali,
like
and
it.
plus on top of that too, I took it personal because I was supposed to meet Big
Right.
around that time.
Word.
Word.
And I saw
I never.
Biggie in concert before he got killed.
Yeah. See, I. Here's the thing. At the time, right? My sister, um, she was smoking with Biggie at his house.
Right.
My sister, right? Because her family on her mother's side was messing with Big.
Mhm.
Then on top of that, at the same time, my boy Jermaine, he was a DJ slash entering his production engineering stage, whatever.
Right.
The week that it was that Sunday before, and I seen Jermaine. He said, "Yo, man, I just came from the studio with Big." I'm like, "Word?" He's like, "Yeah, with Big." You know, he said, "Yeah, man, we just smoking da da da." He said, "Yeah, we gonna connect when he come back from Cali." So he come
Right.
back. He said, "You going to Cali? He coming back. When he come back from Cali, I'm gonna bring you to the studio with me,
Mhm.
so you can see how this shit go." I said, "Bet."
Mhm.
And he never made it back from
He never
Cali.
came back.
So I think that's part of why I don't like that song.
Right.
And I think me personally, because he died in Cali, I would took that shit off. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Mm.
But that was the rumor. America heard it too. That was the rumor that they kept the death threat call on the album.
That could have been real, bro. He did. Word, dude.
That's
It could
crazy.
have been, yo. I wouldn't be surprised that's real, bro. You know what I'm
That's crazy.
saying? But yeah, so but like I said, everybody had their hit and misses.
Right.
And I think if Biggie was still alive, he'd have still been big, and everybody else would have been too. Meaning, because everybody always say this whack theory that, oh, if Biggie and Pac was alive, what's they wouldn't blow up? That's not true,
Mhm.
because they are them.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? DMX still would have been successful.
Mhm.
Jay-Z still would have been successful. He was successful before Biggie died.
Right.
Nas would have still been successful. You get what I'm saying? It is that
Right.
we don't. We want big. We want big. We want pop. We want pop. We don't want everybody else. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you know, Pac was one of the people that I felt that he got better all the way up until he passed.
Facts.
Because he
I
died
agree.
on Machiavelli was to me his best album. For
Ooh, another hot take. Another hot take.
All eyes on me, but I
To
can't
me,
argue
that's
with
not
that
really
either. I love Machiavelli. I can't argue with that.
Machiavelli,
that,
he oh my God. Imagine if he
that,
was alive when Machiavelli came out though. Just imagine that. How much shit he'd be
that's not
talking.
really that's not really a hot take, because Machiavelli is the composite of everything that Tupac represented. Like, he has the songs where he's dissing People Against All Odds, Bomb First, White Man's World, a tribute to his political forebears. He has a song for the women. Yeah.
Remember my Papa told me?
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy, yep.
He has to tribute, to, like he did, like on Machiavelli, he dedicates a whole song to L.A.
Right.
On Me Against the World, he dedicated a whole song to New York City. And on top of that, he was working on the One Nation project with Buckshot,
Right.
Boot Camp Click,
Greg Nice.
Yeah.
Greg Nice. So he was already reaching out to cats, from. I always felt like he was trying to return symbolically to where he was from, as much as he was.
Yeah, I agree.
As much as he had conflict with other rappers, he always had a soft space. He always had a lot of respect for New York City and New York City culture.
Right.
Because Rock, what was his first rap name?
MC New York.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So you always gonna have a soft place for your home, no matter if they feel the type of way going against you.
Right.
Only thing I didn't like, listen, nobody's perfect. So I'm gonna say that first. Nobody's perfect. But the only thing I didn't like about Pac, the only thing is that you knew Biggie had nothing to do with getting you shot. And you saw the whole East Coast, West Coast beef.
Well, we don't know that.
No.
Do we know that as a fact? Was it Puffy behind it?
No. I'm talking about the studio.
That's what I'm talking about, because they were there.
Nah, Haitian Jack, they done ran their mouth about that already. Jimmy, what's his name? Jimmy Henchman, all that. They said, listen, we set them up to rob Pac. He's talking shit.
Right.
They said it already. Yeah, they said we wanted to rob Pac. He's talking shit. We weren't intending to shoot him. They shot out of self-defense because Pac whipped out and tried to shoot. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and the thing is, he knew that. And how I know he knew that? Because they said at the Soul Train Awards, when he saw Biggie, he said, man, I'm just trying to sell some records. Yo, that was fucked up.
So you kind of saying that Pac was the reason why we had the East Coast West Coast beef.
Absolutely.
And now he's dead, and now Biggie's dead. So he caused
yeah. And yo, real talk, that's why I'm not, and trust me, I'm not trying to shit on his name, but it was just, that's the only thing that I can't get over the fact, because again, I fuck with Big too. Like when Big died, that hurt. Cause I understand this, both of them used to fuck with Jersey heavy. Both of them. Right. I met both. I didn't even meet them. I didn't get a chance to say what's up to them. But the first time I seen Biggie in person was with Pac, downtown Newark.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Listen, this was like 2 weeks before Juicy dropped. Naughty had a grand opening for the Naughty store. Pac, Big, and Puff, downtown Newark together. Only thing that was out was Flavor in Your Ear.
Juicy didn't drop yet. Puffy's bodyguard killed Shug's close friend at Jermaine Dupri's birthday party in '95.
Who?
The Fiend is saying that Puffy is to blame too because his bodyguard killed a close friend of Shug's at Jermaine Dupri's birthday party.
Bro, I look. I'm not
saying Shug. He said Shug. That's Shug.
Listen, of course. Now Shug alone is definitely to blame. All that, the Sosa Wars set it off.
Right.
He piggybacked off of what Pac was saying about, they set me up. Because mind you, the Vibe magazine came out a month after he got locked up. And he started talking shit about Biggie and Puff. And I was confused because as a kid, I watched the news and the only people I saw at the hospital was Biggie and Puff.
Right.
And for a kid that saw Biggie and Puff with Pac the first time in person, you would assume that it's some type of friendship involved. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I didn't see nobody else when Pac got shot. I didn't see nobody else. And of course, Suge, you know how people like to ride on how can I say it? Conflict to make it a bigger situation, to make it the main topic. Right. And that's what Suge, he capitalized off of that. Yeah. Free My Nigga Pac, Hold Your Head at the Source Awards. At the Source Awards, he started the division at the Source Awards. You know what I mean? Because of that energy, that's what started. You know, you in New York, first of all, you in New York, and you talking shit, and you dissing Puff, who was at the head of New York. Every time a West Coast representative do a death row will win something or go on stage, is boo, only because it's Suge.
Right.
Because think about it, we love Snoop Dogg. So how we gonna boo Snoop? We gonna boo Snoop Dogg, but Snoop, you stand next to Suge,
and
you
Dre,
get
they was on stage,
right? And you know, you all know Dre ain't want no parts of that shit.
Right.
He thought it was whack. You know what I'm saying? And Pac came home talking about in LA we wear chunks, not balance. Come on now, you know what I'm saying? Like that whole energy, and that's why it was the complete opposite of when he went in. When he went in, he was like, ain't nothing like the old school. Remember, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I came to the door, said it before. That was the
That was one of my
That track
favorite
was
songs on
hard.
him. Yeah.
He went in on that track.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, dog. It's like, you know, that
He
was
said, "You remember it?"
to
He
me.
said, "You remember this time in Ices and the man
Yeah,
coming out?"
but all eyes on me.
I want to say the Fiend, like Dog Pound played a part too, where they did the New York video, they're kicking down the buildings. They played a part in that as
Nah.
well.
Ho.
No.
Not to cut you
Okay.
off. That was big. That was big. Listen, this is what happens. Remember I said this before. Biggie feels the type of way, and you can't blame him because he felt crossed. So they came to New York and made the video New York, New York. I remember it was like late winter '95,
Yeah.
early winter '96, something
Yeah.
like that, right? And Biggie got on the radio and said, "Yo, straight up, Dog Pound is on such and such, shooting a video right now."
Right.
When I got home, just then, Channel 10, 10 o'clock news, rapper Snoop Doggy Dogg and several rappers were shot at the video scene. I was like,
Bushwick. Yeah.
whoa. Now, so Snoop said, they said, fuck it, we're going to change it to us kicking the buildings down. Because that was all done like green screen before green screen. So they changed the whole narrative of it. Because really, New York was giving props to New York. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the video, the visual, disrespected New York.
Right.
The verbally they were respecting New York. Visually they were disrespecting New York. And next thing you know, you got LA, big city dreams. Now you got Capone Noriega. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you keep fueling the beef.
Exactly. And again, to me that was the origin of taking hip hop beef to another level. Because before it was like you want to rap, but it ain't like a Shan and Keras one. It ain't wasn't like that. It ain't like Kumo D and Busy B.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna out rap you. You know, it ain't none of that. They talking, you know, you got cats downtown Newark selling fuck West Coast shirts, but in Chinese letters. I thought that was corny.
Yeah.
And Jersey, we were like, I felt Jersey was a mutual ground because we fuck with both Biggie and Pac, and they both were in Jersey.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When Biggie got in an accident, he was down the street from where I'm from at the hospital. You know? So
and he had a house in Jersey too, right?
And T-Neck, that's where my sister was smoking with him at.
Okay.
They had joining T-Neck, you know what I'm saying? So that whole thing was sad. It was my senior year of high school. You know what I mean? You lose two of the best of the top rappers out. Died 6 months apart.
Right.
You know what I mean? Something like that.
Yeah.
6, 7 months, something like that, 8 months. It was, you know what I mean? Like when Pac died, it was a dark time for hip hop. I'm not gonna lie, it was a dark time for hip hop. It's the fall when it gets darker early. I got my headphones on. I'm listening to Clue, Premier, Pray for My Downfall.
Right.
And then Pray for My Downfall lyrics came true.
Yeah.
Know my mom's crying. Know my friends are lying. Y'all know who killed him. What Miss Wallace saying to this day? Puffy know who kills him. They know who killed my son. You get what I'm saying? So, you know. But damn, I got a little sidetracked,
yes,
y'all.
you did.
I done took a bus back to '96,
It's all good. Rocky, did you go already? Top three.
What were we talking about?
We're doing top three.
Okay,
Top
top
three,
three now.
top three.
Uh-oh.
That's
Let's
it.
go.
Whew.
Let's go.
Okay, so we're getting like now it's going to get towards noise pollution territory. This this guy, he released he was a member of a 9-member collective, and he was the second member to release a solo album
Another
from
Wu
this
member?
collective.
Who you got?
I know you talk about
Who you got?
ODB.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
No, wait. Rock, pause.
Nigga, please album.
I wasn't expecting that.
ODB was not lyrical though. Everybody knew ODB wasn't lyrical.
No, he
He
said
had his own style.
second album. He said the second album.
Yeah, but ODB, what do we expect from ODB though?
No,
He had his own
music
style,
wise.
though.
He had a dope style, bro.
Yeah, he had his own style.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no. I like his first album, classic.
Rock.
Right.
Your last two better be good because I ain't hear you mention Foxy Brown. I ain't hear you mention Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Where's those at?
You went after two Wu members.
Two Wu
You went
members?
after
What's going on here?
going
What they
after
do to you?
ODB, son. No.
What the clan do to you? Let me find out.
Yo, but notice these all came after their acclaimed debut albums produced entirely by RZA.
I agree.
So,
if we're gonna go there, let's talk about the Boot Camp second wave, which wasn't good. Helter Skelter second album wasn't that great. OGC, they haven't put out shit since that second album. You know, let's talk about them. What about them?
Helter Skelter.
I love them too, but their second wave wasn't really great. Even Black Moon, Warzone was dope, but it wasn't a classic.
But also though, Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang has some members whose second album weren't duds. They weren't terrible.
Okay, Ghostface, I know.
And who else?
Ghostface, Method Man. I like the Cal too. The only thing I didn't like was the skits. It was too long. But I like the album in itself. I thought the production was dope. Who else we talking about? Who else? Jizza?
Beneath the Surface was okay.
Okay. I like a couple drinks on that. We're not talking about You God, because You God, he didn't get better till his older stuff.
Come on, you know how I feel about You God, man. Come on. Let's be serious.
I'm just saying his albums later in his career were better than his earlier stuff. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like when you listen to the Venom album, the Keynote Speaker, those are better than his earlier stuff. Yeah.
Venom was dope.
But the Nigga Please album, it was disappointing because number one, it did not sound cohesive at all. Like this is an artist that already has a very unique rhyme style, and when he had Dante Ross as his executive producer, he helped make that album seamless.
Right.
And there weren't any loose ends with Nigga Please. Like
he's right.
You had
my bad, America. He's right. Liquid Swords was his second album. That's true. My bad.
Oh, so
that's true.
My Jizza.
So,
yeah,
that's a good album.
That's a classic.
Yeah,
that's
a great album.
That's the best at the purple tape.
I think who did something to you? What did they do to you, bro?
No. What did RZA and Devon do to them?
Who produced that album? Who produced the album for the ODB album, second album?
Pharrell?
The Neptunes.
Yeah. Irv Gotti was on there, right? Wasn't Irv Gotti on there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He produced on there. RZA produced 2 songs, and they not even nowhere near as good as
the first.
Yeah.
As the first album. Return to the 36 Chambers. It was a concept album based around Dirty's version of a blaxploitation movie.
Yeah.
And of course, ODB is not a great rapper, but he has no he has no fiber to his style.
Right.
Like that's what made him such a unique character. But I felt like the project was very slipshod. like the care around the songs was missing,
But,
and
but
shortly
Rock,
thereafter.
don't mean to cut you off,
Mhm.
but I think around that time the word was it was hard to get him and keep him in the studio to
Because he
record
was
at that.
locked up too. He was
Right,
in
he
and
was
out of
locked up.
jail.
Right.
He was in and out of jail.
Yeah,
Actually, he was locked up when the album dropped. I know that. I'm not sure, like,
In
as far as
in the
development.
production phase, I think they were saying that they couldn't get him in the studio, they couldn't keep him. He was always like here and there.
Mhm.
He wasn't focused on the project. I think.
Yeah, I
and
think part of he's in jail too, though. That
Yeah.
and the, and
jail
the
that
iron
plays a part.
and the irony is that two of the best songs on that album was inspired by his funk predecessor and somebody who's very much akin to him, definitely in his personal life, but Rick James. Like, think about it. Rick James, ODB,
Right.
both loved funk music, both loved drugs, women, partying, went to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Cold Blood, like his version of Cold Blooded, I actually dig.
But didn't he dressed like Rick James on the album cover too?
Yeah, with
With the
the
Afro,
bodysuit.
Right. Right.
Yeah, we're talking about the album cover where ODB he's dressed as Rick James with the
Yeah.
bodysuit and the Jerry curl wig.
right.
So Rock, that's your question.
Yeah,
So you saying that ODB is like the Rick James of hip hop?
that's a great. Yeah, that absolutely. Like more so. You know what? The only person that I could think that would rival ODB in terms of being like Rick James would be like Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown. Really?
I'm talking about like as far as like number one, just as Rick James had a strong impact on funk music, Bobby Brown had a strong impact on R&B
For,
music with the Don't Be
for
Cruel
like
album.
maybe 2 or 3 years, and then he fell off after '92.
I mean, yeah, but it's not like Rick James had a strong run. Like his run was only for 5 years,
Right.
from 78 to 83. Cold Blooded was his last big hit.
Right. What year was the hit that he did for the Temptations? Standing on the Top. Wasn't that like after '83?
That was 82.
'82. Okay.
That was
What about the song with Smokey Robinson? That's my shit.
Right. Ebony Odds. Ebony Odds was what? That was like '83, '84.
Something like that.
yeah. He was after Cold
And
Blooded, probably
produced
like
for Eddie Murphy,
83,
Party all the
84.
time.
Right. Party all the
Remember
time.
Party all the time?
Right.
That was
Yeah.
85.
85.
Party all the
Right.
time.
That should have been for Rick instead. Though. He gave that to Eddie.
Yeah,
Yo,
I think they was cousins, right?
Yo, I'm actually originally Eddie Murphy was going to have his album produced by Prince. I'm glad that Rick James produced that
That's crazy.
album.
That's
I
wild.
could not imagine Eddie Murphy being
No
produced
way.
by Prince.
That would have been worse. No. Ain't no way. I love Eddie, but he was not a singer.
Here's the question, though: is Eddie Murphy a better singer than Jamie Foxx?
No. Hell no.
Nah,
Jamie Foxx can sing.
Jimmy can blow, man. Jimmy
Yeah.
Foxx got a good voice.
Okay.
You don't think Jamie can sing?
No, Jamie is better than Eddie Murphy
Yeah.
and singing wise. Word up. Ain't no question. Like Jamie can really sing.
Yeah. Sure.
No.
I asked because like I don't believe Jamie Foxx. I mean, he can sing, but I mean, if for a comedian, if my only reference is Eddie Murphy. So you know what? Now that I think,
But I mean, coming
didn't
from Detroit, that's big shoes to fill. Being that you're in the home of Motown, so I can see why you think that.
But now that I think about it, Eddie Murphy did that weird song with Michael Jackson.
I didn't like that at all. That was crap. That is.
All right, well,
No.
And the thing is, and Eddie Murphy really thought he was singing, doing it. That's what made it funny.
And Michael could not save that song.
Yeah.
No.
That was funny to me though.
It
Word up.
was.
To my I Was a King.
Yo, that video
No,
didn't
no.
make it any
What's
better
up? My
with.
bad. What's up? My
What's
bad.
up with you?
Yeah,
That's what
what's
it's
up with
called?
you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
trash.
Yo, that video didn't do itself any favors with
No.
Eddie Murphy in that
And
tank
take.
top. Oh,
Oh,
With the
man.
Jermaine Jackson flat top.
Right? Man.
yo,
All right.
that song is as bad as "Word to the Bad."
That
Jermaine
was bad.
Jackson's
That
song.
was trash.
That was his diss song
And
to
they,
Michael.
yo, they had him on NBC news like in the morning time, and he talking to Matt Lauer about it. I'm like, bro, that song was trash. How did they ever like let him release that?
Yo, Jermaine even did. I think T. Boss wrote Jermaine Dupri's rap
Oh,
during
good.
that song.
Who?
No,
T. Boss of TLC, she wrote Jermaine Jackson's rap on "Word to the
I didn't
Bad."
even know that. That's
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah, because Jermaine was signed to Epic,
Mhm. Wow.
Hey,
and
Rock.
man, like all Michael Jackson had to do was snap his finger, and that song disappeared.
Hey, Rock. I'm gonna be honest though, Rock. I'm keep honest with everybody on his live. You gotta blame Jersey for that though, bro. I'm gonna
Oh,
tell you why.
because of Whitney?
Exactly. Because
No.
real talk, Whitney had Jermaine Jackson in East Orange, home of Naughty by Nature.
Right.
I kid you not. He wrote. He said in his book after she died. You know what I'm saying? So that means he got a little edge
Mhm.
and made a diss record towards his brother. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
He
So
was working. He did something on her first album.
yeah, actually, that song called "Saving All My Love" was about him.
Right.
You know,
That's crazy.
so yeah. So he went from Gary to East Orange and
Yeah.
started feeling type of different. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Man, that's wild.
Yeah,
All right. So you did your number three?
yeah.
My
Yeah,
number
my number
three
three was
is
"Nigga Please."
my number three is Diddy, the Forever album. And this album just goes to show you, no matter how much money you got and how many features you got, it still could be a trash album. And he had everybody on that album: Jay-Z, Nas, CeeLo, Busy Bone, Redman. Everybody was on that album, and it was still a complete trash album. The production was bad. The singles he had, "Satisfy You" with R. Kelly. He had ED 2000 with Hurricane G. Rest in peace to Hurricane G. But that album was straight trash, and none of those
Was that the album
features
when
could
he
come.
had the Biggie song when he opened it up?
Right.
I'm not
Yes.
here for no jazz, and then the Biggie verse comes
He
in. That's
had
that album.
the real niggas joint on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that joint. I was on
Yeah.
that joint.
Yeah. Yeah. It was bad. It was bad. Straight trash.
I only bought one
And
Puppy album. It was the Puppy and the
and
Penguins.
we got duped because we thought that was gonna be like No Way Out, and then when I heard the album, I'm like, this is trash, and I threw it away. I
You
don't
threw
have
the
it.
album away.
I threw the album away, yeah, because I don't keep trash like you. You keep all these terrible albums that we have on this list right here. You got trash all on that table right there.
Y'all pay like $20 for them albums, man. You
No,
throwing that shit
no,
away?
no, nobody's buying that. So even if I tried to sell it, nobody was buying it. It's in CD heaven now.
Yeah. What did Jadakiss said?
What do you say?
I bought the CD and I break weed up on it. I break weed up on
Yeah,
it. It's a
exactly.
weed
Just
plate.
break some trees on that because that album was garbage. The No Way Out was great because of who was on it. It wasn't great because of Puff.
Nah, the bad. He had Big on there. He had
Yeah,
Locks on there.
yeah.
Yeah, but
With the
yeah. No
Genuine, Faith Evans, Foxy Brown. It was classic album. But that's his only great album to me.
I don't even know how would a song with Puffy and Busy Bone even sound.
Bro, let me tell you, he sampled there's a Barry White song that he sampled for that. But Busy Bone and the way his flow is and Puff, he just sounded terrible. It was just bad.
I can't like Busy is a great MC, and I don't say that lightly.
Mm-hmm.
Like he is truly one of the most brilliant musical minds in hip hop.
Yeah,
So I can't imagine. I can't imagine like Puffy trying to produce Busy in the studio.
it was terrible. Terrible. So, yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
Batman on
what. I
here.
don't know what it was that. Why Puffy was so intent on being a rapper after Big passed? Like,
Because there was an interview that I saw on MTV back in the day, and he said how he liked the way that Biggie moved the crowd, and he wanted to become an artist like that. He wanted to do what Biggie was doing. He's not big. You a promoter. You a businessman. You are not an artist.
he was
You know.
he was intent on being an artist, man. Cause he
Yeah.
dropped at least 4 albums,
Yeah.
maybe. Oh,
Yeah. He got. No, I think he got more than that
yeah,
because he got like 2 Dirty Money albums, which was trash. You know. He had a album that he was supposed to come out with Rick Ross. They would call this the Bugatti Boys that came out. You
You
know,
know
Thank
he
and
was.
God.
You know he was intent on being an artist when he delivered that garbage verse from Dolly My Baby.
yeah, I didn't like that at all. He should have
Dolly, my
been kicked
baby.
off with that song. Yeah, that was the
I'm a
Super
super
Cat
cat.
joint. Yeah, Super Cat.
now
Biggie. He
his
had big.
success on that song when it started did what one
He
two
had
one two. Was that- His success on that that
Biggie was on that. He had Jesse Third Out West, and he had Puff on that. Puff sounded like Sticky Fingers on that. He sounded terrible. He sounded
Oh
horrible on that.
yes,
I don't know what he was rapping about.
now
yo, like
that's a good one.
I remember like Super Cat and Biggie. If they now that we have the technology, to just edit whoever we don't want
Yeah,
on a
just
track,
wipe him off of
man,
that song.
yeah, all you need is Super Cat and Biggie.
That's all
Right,
That's
you
it.
needed.
facts,
I
facts.
don't know why Puff was even wasting his time.
For real. What you got next, Rocker?
Okay, now this next MC, he's from your neck of the
Oh,
woods, Triborough.
oh,
Oh, say
He is
Brooklyn MC.
again,
Brooklyn,
Who's that?
Brooklyn.
yep.
Who's that? AZ? Who you got on there?
Well, he's one half of a duo.
Mm-mm.
Smith
Mm-mm.
and
You from
Wesson?
Mm-mm.
Brooklyn?
Mm-mm. You
Who
From
bugging.
you talking
Brooklyn?
You
about?
bugging.
Don't
AZ?
say
I don't even know
don't
who you talking about.
say
Who you talking about?
Okay, he also had a great solo album called Black on Both Sides.
Most Def?
Most Def.
What album from Most Def you didn't like?
Yes, The New Danger.
What?
Most Def had a
Oh my
sophomore
God.
album called The New
You are
Danger.
bugging. Yo, he
Yo, I
got
thought
a
you
hot
said. I
take
thought you about
tonight.
to say AZ.
No.
Yo, I swear you gonna
Oh,
say
he
AZ. 'Cause you say
wilding.
one
No, no,
half
no,
of a
no, 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 no,
Yo,
no,
duo.
no.
I
New
don't think
He
about
thought
Danger
it
was
Nas
was
and AZ.
fire.
he
How do you
thought it
not
was
like that
P.
album? Wow.
But yo, where do I begin,
You're
man? Number
crazy.
one, I felt like The New Danger was a a haphazard attempt to combine his love for rock music with all of these desperate musical
And you don't think it was a good mix?
ideas.
You don't think he had a good mix with the rock and the hip hop?
No,
Wow.
I'm gonna tell you why, because I feel like
That's
I
wild.
said before, I felt like this is not unique. Like Rage Against the Machine, they mixed rap and rock and did it way better with Tom Morello,
So did Linkin
Zach De La
Park. So did
Rocha.
Linkin Park. Linkin Park did the same
No, they
thing.
didn't.
What you
No, they
mean?
didn't. Now,
Linkin Park didn't do the same
not
thing?
Linkin Park.
Bro,
Man,
Mike Shinoda could
Linkin
rap.
Park or suburb. Yo, he can rap, but it doesn't mean he makes great music.
Yo, how can
Yo,
bugging?
Most
I cannot
Def
believe
is
you
Yo,
a
got
lyrical.
most Def on this
Most Def
list.
is a lyrical
That is
god, yo.
wild.
so let me ask you a question.
Most
Like
Def is a verse god. Straight up.
it. Okay, let's take Zach De La Rocha of Rage Against the Machine for example.
So y'all
Who rap?
Zach at
Who?
so Zach set the bar now. That's what you're saying.
Yes,
Really?
for rapping
For the rock rap genre, you think he set the bar that high?
you can be better. You can be better experimenting with an idea better than somebody that actually is in a rock band for a living.
But I don't think he was trying to be a rock star. He blended rock with some R&B and rap.
He did the same thing on Black on Both Sides with Rock and Roll from his debut album.
Right.
To me, that I like that, but to try to do it at a greater clip when he can play the instruments. He proved that, but it doesn't make it good music. I found a lot of his.
So let me ask. So you think is Zach De La Rocha a pure rap artist, or does he rap sometimes? Because I don't feel like he raps all the time.
He's a pure MC that just so happens to be in a rock band.
Right, but he doesn't rap all the time. Technically, though, that's the thing. Like he doesn't rap on every song.
Who's that?
Zach De La Rocha from Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, but neither does Bone Thugs and Harmony. They don't
all.
We really going. No, but you said that Zach De La Rocha doesn't always rap.
He raps, but he doesn't rap on every song that they do. He's
more of a singing and rapper. I could just say he's more of a singing and rapper.
That's what I'm saying. So you're setting the bar high with Zach, and you're saying that Mos Def is trying to do what he did.
I'm saying Mos Def did not have the musical facility to make those ideas.
You know, he did a rock album, right? He did a rock album called Black Rock. Dame Dash, they have a whole documentary on Tubi for it. And Dame Dash, that was Dame Dash project, and they had Pharoah Monch on it. They had Mos Def, they had Jim Jones.
Shout out to Pharoah Monch, man. Spitter.
He did a rock album before. The Black Keys is on that album.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, you like, I'm a shock you. You do know that Jada Pinkett also was in a rock band. He put out a rock album.
So did Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey did a rock album. You didn't know that, right?
Yeah, that's my point. Just because you put out a rock album, it doesn't. Are you talking about Ice-T?
Yeah, he was in Body Count, right?
Top Killer.
Mariah Carey has a rock album out that got shelved or whatever.
And it was probably for good reason.
No, I thought it was actually good, and she wanted to get away from the pop diva image.
The label shelved it because it wasn't pop, probably.
Right, it was alternative rock, but she did that to piss off her then husband Tommy Mottola.
Yeah, that's something.
But I see has proven that he can lead a rock band. He can actually make great music with rock backing.
I get it.
What Mos Def was trying to do, it just sounded too fragmented and desperate. Like if you're trying to make something cohesive, then he failed.
So
and you know why he doesn't perform any of those songs? When you see him in concert, he doesn't perform any of those songs. I wonder why.
If there's an artist that they normally stick to one genre and then they go out of that genre and do an album, is that bad?
No, it's not bad. But I have the right to say if it's good music or not.
I get it.
I mean, I can like Eminem himself has made songs that have rock music arrangements. That's what Marshall Mathers LP 2 was for.
Great. That wasn't great.
And
I blame Rick Rubin for that. Not even him.
Exactly. So just because you set out to make a project based primarily on rock doesn't mean it's going to be a good album. And like I said, most of that don't perform any of those songs in concert from that album.
He has an extensive discography, so I don't blame him. Like he might want to do some stuff from Reflection Eternal or whatever. He? Yeah, he has a vast discography. What you mean? Like he was part of Medina Green, Black Star, Medina Green. You know what I'm saying? Like he's done a whole bunch of features with people, Sound Bombing and all that.
So what was the last album after The New Danger?
Man, I remember The New Danger too. I remember that album.
He had the second one was what? Was that the Eclectic? That's the name of it? Yeah, New Danger. wasn't it Magic or something like that? He had like True Magic or some shit. I forgot.
Or
But he
the
has
mathematics.
albums,
When was the
bro.
mathematics album?
Mathematics was
They're,
on that was on Black and Both Sides.
they're
Hey, Rock.
forgettable
When it
albums.
comes to history,
They're
though,
forgettable albums because you can't
Yeah,
recall them.
he had something with Magic. It was like True Magic or something like that.
hey, so Rock. So so you said Most Def. Where you think Most Def got the influence from for that album? I mean, the rock influence.
I would say, I believe he got it from Fishbone because he was a big fan of that band and he's open for them. He's
Yeah.
openly professed, his love for them, and I know it sounds like I'm shitting on Most Def.
Nah.
You shitted on
Sit on.
Wu-Tang tonight. You shitted on Most Def. Who else? I
Go
forgot.
ahead.
I lost count.
Busta Rhymes.
Busta
Busta Rhymes.
Rhymes. I'm surprised at that.
And what Buster do?
Yeah, I
He
said
had his
that
second album
when
as
Disaster
worse. I'm like,
Strikes.
bro, When Disaster Strikes is a classic album.
Yo, God, yo.
When is that
It
That is
strike?
is
crazy.
to me becoming.
That's put your hands on my Oscar.
Yes,
Yeah.
he didn't like that
That was
album. That was on there. I was
yeah.
like, bro, your list was all over the place,
Rock out here pissing off the whole internet. Rock
man.
out here doing the Al Shabana.
Now, I was
I'm
gonna say because
Pakistani
when
now.
it come to rap
Don't go
and rock
outside.
and roll, the I consider them the pioneers of rap and rock and roll is Run DMC.
Right.
They
Beastie
did it
Boys too.
right.
Yeah,
Beastie Boys did it good too.
I mean, see with Beastie Boys, um, they were already the element of they were already more rock and roll than Run DMC. Run DMC was
Right.
more urban,
Right.
so the combination of urban hip hop with rock music, it stood out a little more because Beastie Boys,
They were a punk band that went into rap.
yeah, you can say it like that.
Yo,
You know what
try
I'm saying? Yeah.
look at that comment in the comment section, try. Yo,
I feel like a lot of his
y'all
albums
man
are slept on.
disrespectful, yo.
I think he had he had an underrated discography, but a lot of his other albums were slept on though.
Whoa.
The
He said
disrespect.
he don't have a strong
Discography.
solo discography.
A lot of his albums were slept on.
Yo, hmm. Damn.
see,
I never thought I'd hear
when you
that.
say when you say strong discography, to me, a strong discography means that you should be able to tour
He
behind that album.
can do that. He has done that. He's been touring forever.
Yeah,
No, I'm
does.
talking about
What you
if
think?
Most Def
He
chose to
just tour
tour
for the
behind
Black
the New
Store stuff? No,
Danger.
wait. When he tours, he's doing his own stuff. He ain't just doing the Black Store stuff.
No, I'm saying like there are artists that will tour and play songs from their acclaimed albums from top to bottom.
He can do that.
After Black on Both Sides, if you're gonna perform songs from the New Danger, when you
Yes,
think
I like New Danger. I thought New Danger was a dope album, and he was doing a little bit more singing on that album as well.
I'm
He said you could talk with
not,
but so really hip hop fiend, like we are we shading Most Def now?
I got a Most Def question. How many albums Most Def had?
That's
He has about
crazy.
like 4 or 5 as a solo artist, and then he got the 2 Black Star ones, and he
Mm-hmm.
did like off like other projects.
Because his features still be fire, like the one
He still
Freddie
got
Gibbs, the one West Side
right.
Gun. Um, his features be
My,
features are pretty dope.
if we
And you
talking
know lyrically, he's dope.
rotation, is Black on Both Sides. It's Black Star, and I like New Danger because it was different. It was something.
well,
It was. Huh?
according to Wikipedia, Most Def has 5
Yeah.
albums.
Right. Yes, Bob.
Black on Both Sides, The New Danger, True Magic, The Ecstatic, and Niggas.
Yeah, Static. The Static was a dope album too. That was good.
And what about this? Like with Mos Def, I don't know if you ever seen a documentary called "The Art of Rap" by Ice-T.
I saw that.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yo, Mos Def, and you know how everybody took their time to flow,
Right.
like Nas and
Yeah.
Kane and Rakim.
Mm-hmm.
No, I like Mos Def part the best.
Yeah.
far as his flow that on that particular
Right.
documentary. You know what I'm saying?
He is.
So,
He's dope.
but I get
You're
what,
right.
but I still get where Rock coming from though. Far as like he probably don't like
The
most def,
album.
like
But
certain
but to
elements
be
in
but to
him.
be yo but to be on the list with Puffy and with Mace, like it's not that bad, bro. Like come on, you got Busta Rhymes' second album on here. I'm like, what?
I
How?
don't,
You're right.
Bro,
well,
you
I
got
don't know how
There's
to
a
bust the
Dark
rhymes
Side
joint
on
got
your
on there.
list.
You're
Yeah,
right.
You
what?
got There's a
I
Dark
gotta
I
go
Side.
back
listen.
and
I
listen
like
to
some
that
songs
album
from
now.
Dark Side. I don't think it was a classic though.
You're right. I gotta go back and listen to the album now, man, for most Def. Now that you said that,
Yeah, me too. I
I'm gonna
gotta
listen
listen
to
to that.
that
Bro,
tonight
Matter
when
of
I get
fact,
up here, man, just
I'm
to
put right in
refresh.
my
bro.
type
See,
too.
I'm gonna go refresh that
Yo, and
album.
hey, you're gonna thank me for warning you.
I mean,
I'm gonna refresh. I'm gonna refresh today or tomorrow. I'm gonna bump that all the way through. We'll
Bro,
see.
that
'Cause
was a dope album, man.
I like most Def, man. I never heard
It
nothing
ain't.
bad
It ain't. Of
about
course, it
most
didn't
Def.
get promoted. It didn't get promoted by the record. I don't even know what record label he was on at that time, but
Well, he was definitely off of Raucous
yeah,
by the time he
yeah,
put
because
out.
they were already done.
Yeah.
Wow.
For Cool
Mm-mm.
G, and I'm not from Raucous.
All right. I got
Hmm.
number two. I got Mace Double Up. I don't even want to talk about it no more. That's number two for me.
I got
But
that.
let's
Try. I got that.
God,
That's not
burn
talking
that.
about
Burn it.
right.
I wish I had some matches. I would give it to you. Just burn that whole album. It was bad.
Yo, I got a hard copy of that, man.
If you don't like it, if you don't like the New Danger, then you definitely not gonna like Double Up. Double Up was trash, and I think New Danger was a way better album than that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Say that again?
If you don't like the New Danger, you're not gonna like Mace's second album because Mace's second album was worse than that.
No,
Double Up was worse than
I've
that.
heard, I mean, I've heard Double Up. At least,
You,
I mean, at least I can, as bad as Double Up is,
there is no song on
I
there that's
can.
replayable on Double Up compared to New Danger.
Yeah,
What song do you go back to on Double
double
Up?
up is
I
bad,
think
yo.
Rock don't think he correct me if I'm wrong. This is my opinion from outside looking in. I think Rock don't like most Def in that element. You know how like you see rappers like
Right.
they want to test out something
Hmm.
new
Hmm.
and like you know how like say it was a rapper from the '90s
Right.
and they might have something out instead of being themselves they want to be like say for instance Nas had a song but the whole style of it sound like he made it in Atlanta.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You like, hey Nas, ain't you, bro? And I think that's the energy. I could be wrong, but that's the energy I'm getting
Yeah,
from Rock when it comes to Mos
but
Def.
he's but like he even mentioned he did that on the first album. He had the rap rock song on there. He did singing on the first album.
But
That's what the new
yeah,
day is.
but one song and the whole
No, no,
album is two different things, though.
yeah,
I get
exactly.
it,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
that's why I felt
I'm
like he
not
did
saying
it.
that it's the album's corny. I'm just saying I think because Rock is a Mos Def fan. Am I right?
Yes, sir. I
So
mean,
he probably
I
like,
bought Black on both sides. I mean, I got
yeah, he probably
Black,
Most
I
Def and
get
black
it.
on
Talib
both
Kweli and
sides is
Black
dope.
But
Star.
but if you haven't listened to Black Rock, you got to listen to that because he did rock on that album with the Black Keys. They a rock band.
Mm.
Yeah, but but again, it's different. Even seeing them live is a
Mhm.
different experience than hearing them on record.
Right.
And on record, I just felt like some of the arrangements were kind of haphazard and very poorly executed. Like as a producer, like sometimes having an outside ear can help you separate your good
Right.
ideas from your great ideas. And I
I
think there
agree.
was too many songs where he chose mediocrity over greatness.
Right.
Mm. Mm.
Sometimes artists miss, man.
Right.
Sometimes they
I
they
mean,
they swing,
absolutely.
they swing and they miss.
I mean, if you have a long enough career, you want to have a lot of misses, just because of the law of averages.
Yeah. I mean, like I said,
What's your number one? What's your number
doing
one?
great.
What's your number one?
Well, you already meant. Well, my number one worst sophomore album you already mentioned,
Oh,
What's that?
The Dog Father.
number
Oh,
one was Foxy Brown. China Door was straight trash. There's no song on China Door that I like. Like everything, even Jay-Z on it sounded bored. You know what I'm saying? And you know, most of the
Hold
time
on,
when
hold
Jay
on.
did a collab with Foxy, it was fire. Ain't No Nigga. He had Paper Chase. He had Al B. All fire. But the Bonnie and Clyde part 2, that was trash. You know what I'm saying? Hotspot. I know Irv Gotti produced that. I didn't like it. It was bad. Just the whole album. DMX was on that album too. That whole album was trash. The best thing about that was the album cover with her like half naked. That was it.
yeah, I just love me some Foxy
Wait,
Brown.
so you
But you know what? I'm
so
glad you said something to Try, bro. You said Hov was bored. Hov do get bored on certain you see it in the videos or
Mm-hmm.
you hear it in the track. You hear
Yeah,
Hov let you know when he's bored.
facts.
I think Hov was bored on
He
that
was bored
Khaled
on
song
that.
with Nas. He
Yeah,
looked bored in the video.
he was bored on that.
What song? What
Yeah.
song? What song is that?
The
Um,
the the
what's it called?
Bonnie and Clyde part 2 on China Doll.
Yeah.
That joint was I didn't like it at all. And she had like
Yeah.
all these features, like she had a joint with like Mia X and who else was on that? She had,
I remember
she had
that
a
going to
joint
be
with like a whole
X.
bunch of females on that. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember the one with me X. I
yeah.
remember that one.
But it was just
Yeah.
like I'm like, yo, this album is trash. The production is bad. The songs were bad. I'm like, but she made up for it with Broken Silence. Broken Silence was a great album. Her
That was a
third
better.
album.
Yeah, that was a
That
better
was
album. That was
a good
good.
album. Yeah,
That was
definitely.
good.
She tapped into more to like her Jamaican side on that album. But there's yeah, China Doll was bad. That's another album that I threw away because it was trash.
You threw away
I threw it away.
It was
Foxy.
more
It's in
street.
the city. It's in the city dump. I threw it away
Yo,
20
you
years
threw
ago.
away Foxy, son.
You got the
That's
trash there. I
bad.
don't know why you don't throw it away. You need to throw it away.
No,
What you mean?
son.
Why you keeping trash the albums?
Yeah, I'm saying though, when the
Hey,
kids grow up and they go into
I'm
your
not giving
files,
them
they're
that.
like, Dad,
I'm not
Dad,
giving them
who's
that.
this?
They can have Il Nana and they can have Broken Silence on me. They ain't getting China Doll. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
so it's fair to say that Foxy has a better discography than Lil Kim.
No,
No,
they about equal to
no,
More,
me.
no,
more
no,
They
no,
equal.
no.
about equal.
Little
They
Kim got
about
more
equal.
than Foxy.
No,
Not
hell
really.
no.
Nah.
Hell no.
Nah.
No. Foxy got the better discography to me.
Foxy does
It's
not have a better album than Hardcore.
What El Nana is a classic album. What you mean?
and
It's
yo,
close, but it's not better than Hardcore.
I don't know
um,
about that. I think it's just as great.
It's no.
You
Hardcore
disagree?
is a edges out Il Nana. I bought both of them
Wow.
the same time, but Hardcore has an edge. It does.
then they kind of neck and neck when it comes to like
Yeah.
when people always compare Foxy because they run both kind of ended at the same time. They both went to jail
Yep.
and they've been kind of like low key ever since. Only one time I thought Kim was going to come back strong was when Nicki dissed her. I was, you know, I like Nicki Minaj, but you know, Lil Kim was my boo first.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying, and I thought that that was her turn to do an ether,
Right.
meaning like you know how like when Hove did Nas, we waited for ether,
Mm-hmm.
not no mixtape, and I was disappointed that she didn't have an original beat. And I know producers out there would have gave Kim a beat for free
Right.
to try to destroy Nicki, and it didn't land. It didn't hit. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I was disappointed. You know what I mean? But other than
Yeah.
that, they now lyrically, I always thought Foxy was a little better. But here's the bullshit. This when the bullshit the game come in. The same thing that the same rumor about Foxy was the same rumor about Lil Kim. That one of them cats behind the scenes wrote for. So it's
Yeah.
like, you know, like they say Biggie wrote for Kim, and
Right.
they said I think I heard, I'm not sure. Matter of fact, I think either somebody from the firm or Hov wrote for Foxy.
Right. Yeah.
Foxy
I heard that.
You know?
swear up and down. She wrote her own stuff, man. That's what she every
Yeah.
Oh,
interview she
my bad.
swears up and down. Wrote her
Her
own stuff.
brother. Her brother. That's
Oh,
what I heard.
pretty
Her brother.
Gavin. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard he wrote
Yeah.
something before.
Yeah.
But here go the catch though. Um, just because they wrote something doesn't mean that they wrote everything. Because when that whole lyrical thing, you know, like far as lyrical credibility wasn't as strong in the insertion of rap opposed to as we go further into the 90s in the late 80s and 90s. It's like now it's like lyrical credibility is still for something, meaning like, okay, um don't nobody want to hear about nobody writing for Rakim, Kane, the greats. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But in the beginning, it wasn't about that. If we're a group and we it's like 1982,
Mhm.
we're a group, um, you know what I'm saying? Like you might be the DJ, um, and you know, me and Rock and Tribro, you know what I'm saying? We all the rappers, but Tribro write all our rhymes. You get what I'm saying? Long as it sound dope, it wasn't about who wrote it. But I don't know,
Right.
something changed along the way. I don't know. It's just like if you ain't write it, you ain't that dude. It's like a badge of honor in
Yeah.
hip hop.
Now,
It became.
I think what happened was in the '90s there were people writing for people, but it was on the low. A lot of people didn't know about ghostwriting when people started telling you that they ghostwrite stuff until the 2000s. In the '90s, people was ghostwriting in the '90s, but they weren't really. People weren't telling you that, yeah, I wrote this track. It was kind of kept on the low.
Nah,
In the
because
2000s,
it didn't matter.
people
No,
started saying,
well,
yo,
it
you
did
know, this
matter.
track, that
Depending where
person,
you are. Yeah.
Ghost wrote this. Yo, you know that track you love, that person. People wasn't talking about ghostwriting like that back in the '90s. Even though it was happening. It's only for like the 2005, 2010, people started coming out and saying, well, when all these interviews started coming out, yo, you know this track? So and so wrote that. Yo, you know this track? That's right. Like '90s, nobody knew about ghostwriting like that.
No, but I'm
Is
saying it wasn't even a term because NWA, all them rappers, you had Easy E, you had Dre, but the only writers were Yella and I mean not Yella, Ren and Q.
Yeah.
So then
And
when
you.
Q left, Ren just wrote all the rhymes. You know what I'm saying? Ren wrote all the rhymes. Um, I'm not saying that for the Treacherous Three. Now Sugar Hill Gang, yes. Sugar Hill Gang, yeah, that was, Grandmaster Caz wrote for Cats back in the day. Actually, they say Grandmaster Caz wrote some Sugar Hill raps
I,
back in the
Wow.
day. You know what I mean?
I would wish some of these artists would go on these interviews and be honest. You know, I wish like Faith Evans would come out and be honest what happened with Tupac. I wish Lil Kim could go in the interview and be honest about what she wrote, what she didn't write. You know,
You're never going to
a lot of them are keeping their secrets to their grave, man. And it's like we know, like the fans know, but a lot of them don't come out and admit it, man. It'd be
Nah,
nice
but
to
like,
hear the truth sometimes.
and here's the thing. It to me, I think it matters when you hold a certain title. You get what I'm saying? Like y'all talk about Puff trying to be a rapper. Yeah, but one thing about Puff, I respected that he said that he doesn't write.
Mm.
He said, "Don't worry about write rhymes. I write checks."
All right, check.
Right? And Puff probably had more ghostwriters than anybody,
Mm-hmm.
from Royce
Yeah,
the Five Nine to
but
Nas
nobody
to
really
Jay
looked at Puff.
Z to
Boss
Nobody
Moose.
Logic.
really looked at Puff as a writer. Like nobody
No,
that
no, no,
heard
no.
Puff write.
But that's my point. He's not a he don't claim it. My heart be broken. Well, it was almost broken. I believed it for like I almost believed it for 2 seconds. I said, nah. It was a chick named something Dream, and she used to be a ghostwriter. And I think she felt some type of way or something about Nas. So she tried to sort of rumor and said that she walked past the studio and saw Stickman and Jay Electronica in the studio with Nas when Nas was making the nigga album, right? Remember the nigga album?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
I got that album. I love that
Right?
album.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, that was a good one.
So she tried to sort of rumor that Stickman from Dead Prez and Jay Electronica co-wrote the album. Now, here's the thing. If Now Jay Electronica, you know, a lot of producers they produce a song, and it might already have a hook, like already made
Yeah.
on the, you know, so they're getting credit for that hook.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that credit is writing credits. But as far as actual ghostwriting verse, no disrespect to Stickman or Jay Electronica, I think they both dope, but they not on the level to write for a level of Nas. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But at the same time, here's the catch. Kanye, I thought Kanye was a dope lyricist when we first came out. And next thing you know, I heard the ghostwriter was Rhymefest.
Ron Press, yeah.
And I think Shahada
Sahara Prince.
Yeah.
Prince was writing for Kanye. Yo, even Snoop Dogg said like, "Yo, man, I ain't had no time, so I had somebody write my." He had somebody goes write one of his last few albums or something like
Mm-hmm.
that. You get what I'm saying? So at least he was honest with it, because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, when it comes to these lyricists we hold to a certain like pedestal, it's no different from right now. You know the famous picture by Michael Jordan, and he's the famous picture
Mm-hmm.
when he about to do the craziest dunk of the world of all time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Imagine if y'all heard that was a trampoline he hopped off of. You know what I'm saying?
I was messed up when because I was a big Kanye fan. First 3 albums. I was messed up when I finally found out. I was like 5 albums in. I found out that he
See,
had ghostwriters for all them.
that's
All them.
another hot take. I was not a fan. I have Ego Trip, and I didn't like the Ego Tripping album. I thought that was trash. Did not like
From
that
who?
album. From Snoop Dogg.
Oh,
I
okay.
think that's the
Oh
album
yeah,
Finn is
yeah.
talking about. I didn't like Ego Tripping at all.
Snoop had a lot of misses, man.
He did. He had a couple.
He had a lot
I think
of
it's my favorite last album from him was The Last Meal.
Last Man was great. That's a
You
great
know what I
album.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope. That's
Wow,
that
you
album he
love
made
that
with R.
album? I'm
Kelly was
hearing a
okay.
lot. This is Hot Take Wednesday. I'm hearing a lot of hot takes tonight. He loved that album? I thought that shit was garbage.
What's up? What album?
The Ego Tripping album, that's the album he had with Sexual Eruption.
No, no, I like Last Meal.
Yeah, now I was saying, well, Fiend said he liked that album. I'm like, I didn't like that album at all.
Oh,
that had a bunch of Pharrell stuff on there, right? Pharrell
Nah,
production.
he had like who was on that? Teddy Riley did something on there. He had
That was that green. That was that greenish album, I think.
no,
I
that's
think.
the Bush album you're talking about. That was the Neptunes did that. That was later though.
Yeah, Ego Tripping was
And
like
that was like
10 years ago,
09, I
right?
think. 08, 09. I didn't like that album at all. I bought that shit from FYE. I didn't like it.
It was alright. I had the bootleg. I bought the bootleg with that.
I don't even think Bootleg probably was good.
hey
I
yo,
bought the bootleg.
hey yo, our people go here.
That's good.
He said hip hop was no. He said Ghostwriter was blasphemous in the '90s
Yeah.
because '90s is when lyricism, um, lyricism, be, it meant more to hip hop than ever in the '90s. Like that's when it was becoming more recognizing the lyrics. Even though the '80s, we all right. I'm gonna tell you something else that broke my heart. MC Light, I think she my favorite female rapper of all time. MC Light,
Mm-hmm.
right? I remember her on Self Destruction.
Right.
LL
Just to find out
Cool J.
L
LL
Cool
Cool
J
J.
wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
You
That
know
Yeah.
what
was
I
whack
mean?
though. That was whack. That was whack for LL to go on that show and expose
Exactly.
them on that show. That was kind of whack for him to go and expose that. You don't want to be on the track, don't be on the track. But you don't gotta go on TV and tell everybody that you
Right.
wrote for. That was kind of whack.
Right.
I'm from Queens. LL's my man, but that was a whack move from LL.
I agree.
Yeah, when he said that, he's like, yeah, because you know, I should have been on the songs I'm about to do. It just didn't make any sense. He was trying to make a point, but I'm like, man, and you know, we don't know why he wrote for her. We all know Light can write for herself, especially back then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but you know, it's like I said, the '90s. If you in that era, if they found out you had a ghostwriter, it's just like they treat you like they did like Arsenio Hall did Milli Vanilli.
Right.
You know what I mean? You
Facts.
know. So yeah, but again, if you ever watch that, you ever watch The Get Down on
That's why I watched
Netflix?
it. Yeah. Season 1.
Yeah, that's what brought to that's what opened my eyes more. Like, yo, you know, made me realize even more. Like, it wasn't about um who who's the best lyricist, because and again, you know, when it came to hip hop music, it was about the DJ first. You know what I'm saying? The dancers,
Right.
then the rap.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Then the rapper. The rapper was begging for some shine uh, back in those days. You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
was begging for
Right.
some shine.
Right.
And then of course, okay, you want to rhyme? You know how to rhyme? I don't worry, I got you. I write your verse. I write your verse.
Yeah.
And that's how they did it. You know what I mean? Like I said, that's how NWA did it. Same with Cash Money. Uh,
Juvenile.
for Baby and Manny Fresh, they wrote for them, right?
I think Juvie did most of their writing for them.
Right. Now, the only confusing thing still to this day is the whole Gilly Weezy situation.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because
Mhm.
they said that Carter 1, I think, was Wayne
Yeah.
was Gilly.
That's
That's what
Gilly. Yeah.
And
that's what I'm just saying to you. Why can't these guys come on and just be honest about, yo, look, Gilly wrote my Gilly wrote my joint
Nah,
for me.
because you know why? Because then if you say that,
It
then that
changes
takes a
the
little weight
narrative.
off somebody's Mount Rushmore.
you
Yeah,
know they
yeah, no, you're
contracts
right.
too, though, bro.
You're
There's
right.
some contracts behind that ghostwriting.
Right. That too. Right.
Yo, let me tell you something, bro. Look, I remember being in the studio, rest in peace, my boy Pap Dollar, a certain rapper, right? Um, he he could have blew up back then. He got signed by a label, but he became more of a more working in the background. Let's just
Right.
say that, right? And a certain producer was sending over to my guy Pap, so the rapper can just like do the reference tracks for all them songs. Those songs went to Bow Wow.
Right.
Um, I forgot who else. And Bow Wow, if you notice, Bow Wow. One thing about Bow Wow, right? Every time, like every era of Bow Wow, he wasn't that original to me. He would only sound like who's ever popping. So I seen
Right.
Bow Wow go from Snoop Dogg to T.I.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And
Well,
then
T.I. used
like
to
the
write for
next,
him though.
huh?
T.I. used to write for him.
That makes sense. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
He said that on the Vlad interview that he used to ghostwrite for Bow Wow.
And remember that kid named Jawan,
Daquan.
Jaquan. Everybody in the
Daquan.
club
Yeah.
getting tipsy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He wrote for Bow Wow. You know what
Oh
I'm
wow.
saying?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he wrote that song called "They Fresh as I'm Is." He wrote "Fresh as I'm Is."
I remember that.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You know, so, so you'll be surprised. Like Nas with the like I swear to God, Rakim wrote "Summertime." I swear to God, he wrote "Summertime."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it made sense why I thought that, because you got a video of Will Smith giving Rakim his flowers, saying like, "Yo, man, I felt your energy. I felt like rhyming like
Right.
you on Summertime." You
Right.
know what I mean? And they said Nas wrote, because sometimes when you write something for people, they don't always sound like the original ghostwriter. Like Still Dre, I don't hear Jay
Me
Z too
neither.
much in that like that.
I
You know what I
agree.
mean?
I agree.
And getting jiggy with it, I definitely didn't hear no Nas. It was written
Yeah.
Nas, so hell no.
That's
You know
crazy.
what I mean?
That was the Nostradamus Nas.
Yeah, that was la 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 la. Get jiggy
Oh,
with it.
he wrote Just Cruising too? Or that was the song that he did.
Oh,
He said he wrote Just Cruising. That was
okay.
on the Men in Black soundtrack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's getting that writer's credit, huh?
Will
Okay.
Smith money.
Yeah, yeah. You know, and like I said, and with Puff, yo, it feel like Puff just all you gotta do is be in the studio with Puff. You can write for him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The janitor
Right.
probably wrote for Puff. We don't even know. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, Royce the 5'9", you know what I mean? Like, but
Yeah.
again, it depends on who it is. You know what I mean? Like, if you hear about your favorite lyricist, you know, having a ghostwriter, it's gonna break your heart.
Yeah.
And Blue
Facts.
Dream really tried it with the whole, you know, oh Nas, and it was false. And Stickman, and Jay Electronica was like, come on, man, what would it like write for Nas? They said no, you know, they said yeah, I can write for Nas. You know what I mean? But
Man skills off of Puffy too? Wow. I know Source Money wrote for Paul. Yeah, I know Source
I know
Money
some.
wrote for Paul.
Oh,
Yeah,
matter of fact,
Even Mace, not Mace. Cameron said he did a lot of
yeah,
ghostwriting for people back in the
yeah.
day.
Cameron
Howard
wrote for
James
Lil
wrote for
C's "Crush on You" part.
Yeah,
Who wrote that? Who wrote that question? You, Biggie?
that was
Cameron, no,
Cam.
Cameron
Yeah,
wrote Lil C's
Cam?
part.
yeah.
Yeah, he wrote Lil C's part.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you be surprised. But the thing is, like I said, it's the credibility. You get what I'm saying? It's the whole credibility of things. Like who write. Like I didn't like the fact that that Dame talked about Bleak and whole wrote for him. You know what I mean? I thought that was kind of
Yeah,
corny. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
you know, said whole wrote for Bleak in the
Yeah, well,
beginning.
Bleak is on Instagram talking that down. Bleak like, nah, man, that shit's
We know
wild.
Bleak wasn't no
That's a
strong
wild
artist.
move.
He was not no strong artist.
Bleak is shooting it down right now. Bleak
He
like,
was
nah,
not. He
that's
was not
not
no
me.
strong artist. Yeah, when you had your boss put it on his own songs on your album, what does that tell you?
That's to give you that. That's to give you that.
Yeah, and
That's to give you that
it
album.
didn't work.
Son.
And then nobody was running out to buy a Bleak album. Who was running
Bleak
out to buy
album was selling.
it?
Yo, try. Stop doing that, man. Bleak went gold. Many
He went
times.
gold.
Try. Bleak
I ain't gonna lie, I like that
was
first
selling.
the first two. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with the first two. I like
He,
the debut song with Swiss Beats.
yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
When
dun,
Jay
Man,
did
dun.
Dear
Bleak is,
Summer,
yeah.
I know you're gonna
He
miss
was
me on that
okay, but
fourth Bleak album.
he didn't reach his potential. He was okay.
That album shut out the charts.
Oh my
Jay was
God.
giving Bleak the alley every album.
I mean,
Yeah,
but
They
Hov
had
did
that
that
shit.
for Hov did that Hov.
he
But
missed the alley
Hov
oop,
did a
you're
lot of
right.
alley ooping when it came to Rockefeller because the Dynasty album was supposed to have been a compilation. But they said, yo, it'll sell more if it was a Jay-Z solo. That's why it was a bunch of features on that album because you know, and he did the same for Beans with that song
Mhm.
called Everything.
Right.
All right,
Jay was on
everything. That was
every
my
Beans
shit.
album. Jay was
He
on
was
every Beans album. Go. There's a joint he went back and forth with Beans.
Mm-hmm.
Jay was on every Beans album.
Mm-hmm.
he was
Jay
a
was
team
on
player.
Freeway album. The best song on Freeway album is what track?
That is not that's the one with Jay-Z. No, it is not.
How We Do
You
is
talking
not
about
the
what they do
best
is
track on
wrong?
the album.
It's great. It's great, but he had other
That's
great
that's
songs on the
the
album.
national anthem.
No,
He had
but
great songs on
I
the whole
feel what
album
both of
though.
y'all saying. Like that's a classic song, a classic hit. But he did have some like better
Yeah,
joints.
he had some.
What
That whole album was fire.
other joint get more burn than What We Do?
I
Well,
mean,
that's
Mo
because
Burn
that's
don't
the
mean it's
single.
better.
Like, yeah, that and
Mo Burn
Flipside. He
don't
got
mean it's
Flipside
better
with
though.
PD Crack. The Flipside joint with PD Crack.
Yeah.
Flipside is hard too. Flipside is
Yes,
hard.
that
That's
was
a hard
dope.
track. But that's not Flipside is not better than What We Do. Don't do that,
I'm
child.
not saying it's better. I'm saying that whole album was great, and that you could have picked any single off
No,
of that album.
but what I'm saying is Jay, when Jay give you that feature, the album sell, man. Bleak sold, yo.
Bleak did
I know
not
you
sell.
hate Bleak.
No, he did not.
Go
Nobody was
check
running
Bleak.
to
Go
buy his
check Bleak
album.
numbers. Go check Bleak numbers.
Somebody
I guarantee you.
put Free with Anthony Hamilton. Yeah,
I was not
that was
running to buy
fire.
a Bleak album.
Oh right. That was that shit. That was my shit. All right.
Deltron versus Dr.
Don't you
Octagon.
cry.
I like
When
the Deltron album more, but Dr.
when Bleak did
Octagon is
when
like
Bleak
one
did
of
Round Here, what did Bleak put on Round
that
Here?
was that
He
was
had
dope.
T.I.
But let's not act like he had
He
like
had
great albums.
come on, try.
That was that
Go look at Bleak
South.
numbers,
That was that. We gotta get that South wave.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man. Go check out the numbers, try. Check the
Yeah.
numbers. Men
I don't
lie,
think he
women
went
lie,
platinum ever.
No,
numbers don't.
He didn't go platinum.
nowadays numbers do because
Nah, not platinum,
Not
not platinum. He
platinum.
go platinum.
Gold was his thing, and he lucky to go gold.
He ain't go plat. He ain't
I
go plat.
don't know, man. I
Nah, he
mean,
ain't go plat. He ain't
No,
go plat.
no platinum for him.
Go plat. Go. Strictly go.
Yep. That was his audience. Gold. If I could get there.
Nah, he got that. He got that. He got that.
yeah, you'd be surprised who you know what I mean who you know a lot of
Black
rappers be
Alicious, yeah,
having
they dope too.
ghostwriting jobs on the low. You know
Yeah. I fuck with Black Alicious. They dope.
who's that?
Yeah, who's your number one, Troy?
My number one was China Doll. It was Foxy Brown.
Oh,
Yeah.
and what was
Rock.
What's Black Alicious?
Rock's number one?
I don't know because he left.
What's
He gone?
I don't know what happened.
what's Black Alicious?
Black Alicious, they were like a West Coast like underground group, and I believe their leader had passed away a couple years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got one of their albums.
Let me get my little list.
No more trashy albums. Don't show no more.
Let me get my.
Oh, you got your okay. Let me hear your picks.
So I'm gonna get one more time.
Trash.
Craig Mack, get down.
Trash. Throw that in the garbage.
I hate it. I hated that. I hated
Trash.
The Murder Inc. second album. I don't know why.
I don't like that one. Was that the remix album? That was the remix album, right?
Nah, this was the second one. This was the Inc.
I didn't
This is the follow-up.
hear that one. I didn't hear that one.
Yeah, that was that. That was
what's on that? Throw that in the garbage too. That probably wasn't good.
No. Don't do that.
You ain't mentioned this.
No, that is not trash. No, I did mention it, but it's not trash though.
Yo,
I love it. No, that's not a trash album.
Trash.
Yeah. No, that is not a trash album. The skits were bad. I didn't like the skits.
Nah. I like the album. It's just that
I didn't like the skits.
Hey yo, I love Method Man.
He went man emo. Look at emo.
But he in the same Method Man in the same category with Jada, yo.
Yo, look.
No, Meth got a classic though. He got a classic. He have a classic album.
Yo.
Yeah, that's his classic album.
Classic.
That's his classic.
Yeah.
It's classic. What I'm saying is like after that, as whole albums, like Meth was a featured king.
Right.
Still, because you heard shit with him and Graf. You heard with him and Graf.
Yes. Fire.
You heard
the shit
with him and
Marlon Craft joint. You got a Marlon Craft feature.
You heard that one with your old Drew?
Yes, I heard that one too. That was dope.
Nobody knows. Yeah, that shit is he
his discography is shaky. Like I liked the Day After, the Cal Day After. That was a good album, but Part 3 I didn't like that. That Part 3 was trash. I actually have that, but I didn't put it on the list. I should have. But we talked about Sophomore album. So
Rock said his number one was Snoop.
Oh, Dogfather. Oh yeah, Dogfather was trash. I didn't like that.
Yeah, Dogfather.
That was trash too.
What's
Throw
that?
all of those albums away. Like burn all of those albums. I would love that. You know what I would love to see? I would love to see you take a match and put lighter fluid to all those albums and burn it on the live feed.
That's Lost Boys and Freaky Tie. That's Lost Boys.
That's the last album. That was after
album.
Freaky Tie passed away. That's after he passed away.
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought they had I thought
they had Love, Peace, and Nappiness.
Oh, that was Love, Peace.
That was the second one.
Oh,
that's the second one.
The second one blew up though.
Yeah, that's the third one.
The second one was with which one was
Be in My Crazy World. Be in My Crazy World. That was the second one.
Okay.
That's your boy.
No, throw that away.
Mason
burn that. Burn that shit.
Yeah, Mason.
This album was
the album cover is bad. Everything he's wearing in the album booklet is bad.
There's not.
I think Mace probably rushed because he's about to be out.
What song I like on this, yo?
Nothing. It's because it was bad.
There's no good song on there. No bangers on this joint.
He had Shine on there. He had My Song on there. Trash.
Yeah, Total, Blackstreet, My Song.
All trash.
Shine, Harlem World, My Song, Funk Flex. Yo,
garbage.
This album was.
I don't know why you keeping that. You need to throw it away.
Somebody put the day after was dope. What's the day after?
Was dope. That was part 4. That was the Cal Day After. That was like part 4.
Okay, yeah.
I got one more for you, Try.
You got all bad. All bad albums. All trash.
I got a female.
What you got?
I got a
Queen Pen. Messi? No, hell no.
I got a female.
No, that album is classic. Ain't no way that should be on there. No, that's a classic album.
Which one? That's the first one or the second one?
That's
the second one. That's the one with She's a Bitch and All of My Grill. That's a classic. That album is a classic.
Yeah.
How do you have that on there?
All in My Grill. And then she had a remix with Nas and all that. Yeah,
right. Hot Boys. Yeah. That's a classic album.
Nah, Missy couldn't do no wrong for a long time.
Mace? No, what's wrong with you?
This don't get no burn in the CD player, son.
Yo, bug.
Nah, yo,
Missy
never made no whack though. She just fell back for a long time. She never made no whack.
Flawless discography for a female, in my opinion.
Yeah, she just fell back for a long time. Yeah. That's all. You know what I mean?
Her first album is her best album.
No, I disagree. Her album was great, but I think she had other great albums too. Her third one was great too. So Addictive was a phenomenal album. That's the one with Get Your Freak On. She had that. She had a 1 Minute Man on that album. Come on, come on, Six. What you doing? How you got Missy with Mace?
That don't get no burn in the CD player, man. That went in the CD player once and twice and 3 times.
I thought Rocker's list was bad. Your list is just as bad as Rocker's.
Back in the 90s,
what Rocker would take to a Busta Rhymes, bro?
No, I'm not. No. I'm not dissing Busta.
Damn, Busta Rhymes killed me. Like,
damn, bro.
And I thought about it. Who said Cannabis' second album? Cause I thought that was a better album than the first one.
I like the second album better.
I like the second is better, but I like them both though. I like them both.
That's crazy.
2000 BC.
Whack second albums. It is a lot of whack second albums though.
They are.
You got a lot of good albums.
Mm-hmm.
Second, but that ain't easy, man. Second album ain't easy, especially if your first one was a Mobilarity.
Yeah.
To go with that, the only ones who did it the best was
Nas.
No, Mobb Deep.
Oh.
Because Infamous was way better than Juvenile Hell. You know what I mean?
And Fugees did it with the score.
Right. You know what I mean? Sometimes people don't count Juvenile Hell though. Some people don't even want to count it. But you got to because they had videos and all that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
yeah, but if they go that way, then Hell on Earth is some people say Hell on Earth is better than Infamous.
Nah. It was great. I don't know if it's better than Infamous.
But it was close. But you know what though? I understand why, because people think I'm bugging when I say it was better than Illmatic.
Right.
I say it all the time. I say that all the time.
Yeah, it was written because people think it was when people think it was written, they just think of Lauryn Hill and Street Dreams are remixed with R. Kelly and think it's a commercial album. It actually was a street album. It was just marketed with lead commercial success.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's how they sold. That's how they sold it. You know what I mean? Lauryn Hill, how he sold it, and Street Dreams,
same quality,
remix.
More content, better production. I say it all the time. It was written. I'm putting that over Illmatic any day. You
know, and even lyrically, it's tough. You know what I mean? Like the toughest song out of both albums will always be New York State of Mind. That's like the gutter. He can he sound like he record that in a pissy ass exit. You know what I'm saying? You know, but that it was but the best, because a lot of people did it. They first 2 albums. Naughty did it. First 2 albums strong. Redman did it. But DMX, nobody did it like DMX.
Whoa, hold on. Try. Dumped on Redman in the second album.
I did. I like some of the songs. I didn't think it was a classic album.
Which one?
That was number 9 or number 8?
That was number 10. That was number 10.
There's Dark Side.
I thought if he had trimmed it down to like 10 songs, I thought it would have been a classic album. But a lot of the bottom half of the songs, I skipped over them.
Yeah,
10 songs is not enough though.
Huh?
10 songs ain't enough. I need at least 13.
Michael Jackson had 9 songs from Thriller. That's a classic.
Hey, yo, somebody asked me, do we fuck with Action Bronson or he can sing corny?
I fuck with Action.
Do we fuck with Action? Only time Action pissed me off is when he disrespected Ghostface on ESPN.
Yeah. That was it for me. When he came at Ghostface.
So you stopped listening. And he hasn't been the same since that TV show. He hasn't made the same type of classic material.
I like the song he made with Alchemist and shit like that.
He's a YouTuber now.
But that's the problem. He's been focused more on the cooking than the actual music.
He's a YouTuber now. He don't make music no more.
Yeah, I don't think he's corny.
His albums ain't the same.
Somebody said Dead Presidents were hard as fuck too. Dead Presidents
is a tough group, man.
The Redman album, if he had took off tracks like Basically and When I Come Around and Slide and Rock On, the Tonight's Night remix, that album would have been great. They started off strong, but the bottom half for me is when I was skipping too many songs. I'm like, how is this a classic when I'm skipping 4 or 5 songs?
I ain't gonna lie, basically, I was like 16, 17, high as hell listening. I swear.
People say that, but it's an album to get high to.
That's what
Red said. I ain't gonna lie.
Red said when he recorded that album, he was
high, but he was on angel dust and shit. He was on serious drugs.
Yeah.
That's the era. That's the what's the name era too. Like, you know how you got your weed era, like, you know, the 80s, they had white lines,
right,
all that shit, right? and then you got the blunts and all that stuff. You had you had certain rappers that were rapping about it, talking about dust. The whole Wu, Redman, Keith Murray, Baba Z, that's dust. Tikal really meant dust. And it's like what you smoking, that you got Tikal in it. You know what I mean? Like you smoking blunts. Matter of fact, Summer Jam '95, Biggie threw out money. The first person I see throw out money in the stage. Wu-Tang threw out blunts. My cousin like, no. They got that illy in they blunts. So no, we good. You know what I'm saying? But that was their thing though. You know, that was the thing back then. You know what I mean? Like I ain't saying for everybody, but that was, you know what I'm saying? Like they, they rapped about it, you know.
He had like his friend that passed away. He was grieving his friend. You know, it was very dark. It was like a surreal, trippy album, but I like some songs. I don't think like when people say it's a classic, I'm like compared to Muddy Waters, compared to his first album.
It's not a classic. It's not a classic. It's good, but it's not a classic.
No, it's not. Yeah, I ain't gonna say
I know
classic
people
like
on
that.
here that feel like it's a classic.
Cause what the album is still a little tougher, and then like Muddy Waters was like, all right, yeah, he Muddy Waters he solidified to me that Redman gonna definitely be here for a long time, and then he just popped out of nowhere with the Redman, the Doctor Name 2000.
That was
but
great.
Muddy Waters 2, I like Muddy Waters 2 because he know how to. If you ever listen to Redman's album, right, you know how he composed it with the skits and the characters and all that, and he did just that on Muddy Waters 2. It was like a continuation. I'm not gonna lie, like a continuation of his albums from the '90s and early 2000s. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. Like it was
great.
I got a hot take I posted on my page.
You didn't like it?
That Muddy Waters 2 is my most replayable album. And I'm replaying that more than any of the last 6 Nas albums that Nas released.
Really?
I'm replaying that more than all the King's Disease.
Wow.
All the Magic stuff. That Muddy Waters
you and Rocker were on drugs tonight when y'all came on here. Y'all been saying some crazy shit.
That Muddy Waters 2 is in constant rotation, yo. Like if the replay value is through the roof.
I agree. It was dope.
Nah, it's dope. I don't want to compare it to Magic and King's Disease, though, man. Wow. Because that Magic King's Disease, bro.
I haven't.
He's talking about 2 of my favorite rappers. 2 of them.
In a good year now. Anything from Nas recently. It came in.
Say it again.
It had its burn and it went.
Came in and went.
Yeah.
I mean that's his music. That's today's music. It's just come and go. But here's the thing. Nas about to hit you again with the Premier album. Now I know people wonder if it's gonna be better than the Hit Boy collaboration. You know, but listen, who you know did that much music in that small time frame in 3 years, 6 albums?
I think Primo fell off. I think Primo fell off a long time ago.
No, I'm talking about with Nas and Hit Boy.
No, I know Nas, right? It's not Nas that I'm worried about. It's Primo because I feel like when you hear the joints that he's giving to like Chance the Rapper and to Russ and to even like the Griselda shit, they wasn't memorable. Like what was the last Primo album that you remember that you was bumping continuously? It's been a long time. If it's not the Prime album, if it's not the Prime album, then I would say it's the album he did with Bumpy Knuckles, the Connection album. That was like 10 years ago.
Primo's on Slaughterhouse album. Primo's
the Slaughterhouse album
on Slaughterhouse album actually.
I don't remember that.
Somebody, this is what I had to say, y'all. Y'all can laugh. Listen, y'all can laugh. I can't front. I gotta be honest, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, but y'all gonna really laugh. Listen, it's all good. Yo, guess who got a song? I scrolled on Facebook, and guess who got a song that caught my attention? And I want to say why Rock was on because it's a rock song. I mean, he got it ain't a whole rock song, but it's a rap, it's a hip hop song, but it got that rock sound to it, and the hook he even killed it, yo. Y'all not gonna believe what I'm about to say, bro. Annie from Queensbridge. Annie from Queensbridge.
Akinelli?
Prodigy?
Akinetic from Left
Oh, you
Rack.
from left, right?
Yeah.
Damn. What, Mega? No.
Mm-mm.
No?
Nope.
I don't know.
OG.
Molly Mall?
Yep. Huh?
Oh, shit.
Huh?
Molly Mall?
Molly Mark put out something
No, no,
new?
no. Rapper.
Oh, Tragedy. Tragedy.
Who? You close. You close.
Tragedy Gaddafi?
You
Is that
close.
Tragedy?
Not Big Noid?
Nah. Go up. Go when we said Tragedy was the closest. Because who came out before Tragedy in Queensbridge?
MC Shan? No way. What? MC Shan has a rock album? A rock? No.
Yo, I can't.
Wow.
Yo, it just came out like maybe last week or week before.
This is
Maybe last week
This is
sometime.
new?
Holy shit.
Hey, bro, it's new. I ain't gonna lie. The video had me laughing, but I can't even front the song. I couldn't even front on it, man. I was like,
I'm not even gonna listen to that.
I can't even front, bro. It's
Who produced it though?
I don't know. It might be his nephew or something. I don't know, but the shit was tough though. I can't even front, man. Like,
Wait.
Wow.
So the track is good?
yo, it's like he should the amount of energy he put into it. He should did that a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Crazy.
it's called
MC Shan is still
it's called
active like
Impossible. New song.
Active on social media, cursing people out.
that?
Oh nah, and guess what?
Mm.
And he killed it without his teeth and everything, bro. Real talk.
Wow.
It's called. And here we go. It's called Coming Back Impossible. Yo, I can't
MC Shan.
front.
I'm gonna go listen to that. I'm gonna listen to that when we get off.
I gotta hear that joint.
Actually, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Don't listen to it.
No?
Watch the video. The video.
Okay. It's on YouTube.
It's called Coming. Here we go. I'm about to show y'all.
It's
Let me
called.
see. I gotta. Can we?
Oh my bad. Hold
So
up.
can we show that on Instagram Live or no?
Now, you might get copyright blocked.
Can we show that? I don't think we can show that.
No.
If-
I'm just showing you the name.
Okay.
Okay. I
You
see
know what I'm
it.
saying? Show you the
I
name.
gotta check that.
My man
Yo, Rock
MC
will put
Shan
the
is
link
active,
in the chat.
I can't front,
Yo,
bro.
Rock will funny.
Yo,
huh?
I can't front, bro. Yo,
I gotta hear that.
again, it's MC Shan. I want to say that too when I first got on here, but
Wow.
MC Shan got a yeah, man.
He got a
rock.
banger. He got a banger. He got one.
Yeah, man. I can't even front, man. It's like it's the hook, and the hook got me, and the way he break it down was like, yo, I'm just leaving it to y'all. Yo, it just caught me off guard, bro. I was on Facebook. Now I was like, MC Shan, I'm laughing, and the next thing you know, I'm like, ha.
Wow.
Can't even
Go
front,
hard
bro.
like that? I gotta check
Shan
that.
got one. Oh shit!
It's
All
been
right,
years since I heard Shan, man.
get it,
Think
Shan.
about it.
Get
We
your
ain't
money,
heard
man.
MC
Get
Shan
your
new
paper.
song since like 91.
Right. It's been a minute.
Yeah. So
Wow.
oh, Rock must have heard it then. Rock must have heard it.
He posted the link already.
He posted the link, man, quick. We knew about it.
Yeah, man. Hey, Rock, if you heard it, let me know what you think about it. But like I said, you're not gonna laugh at me, but you know,
I'm gonna check that. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
So he did it, man.
Yo, we did the list. This was great.
Right.
Shout out to Rocker. He lost power on his phone. I'm gonna try to get on here like every week now, like once a week, and because I got more followers on my Instagram page than on my YouTube, so I gotta cater to my Instagram following first, and then I'm gonna just upload
But
it to
try.
my
Why
YouTube
don't
channel.
you record your YouTube videos and put it on Instagram?
Yeah, I'm gonna upload it to my YouTube channel after this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I was doing that anyway, like with the past stuff. But thank you, 16 for coming through. Thank you, Ray.
Appreciate you,
for
bro.
coming through.
Appreciate you, man.
P16,
let them know. Let them know what you all got coming up before we leave.
Yo, this weekend, I'm taking it back to the blend days, man. So I'm dropping some blend videos starting Saturday. Drop some Kid Capri, some doo-wop stuff, DJ. Yeah, man. I'm let them know what the blends, man. Bring back the blend days. Throw some blend videos on there for the blend wars on there. But yeah, man.
And check out his YouTube channel, 16 Bars.
16 Bars.
Yeah. Definitely. Salute to
Jadakiss
you.
said, "Yo, I'll be there tomorrow. Just save me 16 bars, man."
Ray, what you got coming up? Let them know.
Oh yeah, so this is for those who don't know, this is you gotta respect the legends of hip hop legacy.
So,
Um, officially launch later this year. You'll start seeing promos for the official launch, like as we further into the spring. Uh, you gotta respect the legends of hip hop docu series. First three installments are Jersey's impact on how hip hop influenced Jersey, and in return, how Jersey made an influence on hip hop. We also got the Verse Gods edition, which is catered to the essence of lyricism, and it got some of your favorite lyricists in there, not just Jersey, because we don't want people to. I don't want people to think that this brand is just biased. It just catered to Jersey,
right.
So just look out for it. Follow it on Instagram. Been low key right now. Just really been in the lab, since I really haven't been, too much on lately on social media. But I know I gotta keep feeding the support. So just look out and for the updates on the Instagram channel, or the Instagram page and the YouTube.
No doubt.
You know?
When we get in the documentary on streaming.
Oh, no official date yet, but
Okay.
it's coming. I can't say the date yet. I can't talk about that part just yet,
All
but
right.
it's coming. We're trying to lock down some live screening dates. That's going to be the launch for it. You get what I'm saying? So once again, I hope everybody. First, I want to thank everybody for the support. Oh, we do have another pop up what do you call that, before the weather breaks. We have I think one or two more pop up um we call that metaverse screenings.
Okay.
We got two more pop ups of the metaverse screenings, yeah. So so 16, you around, come through. I'm pretty sure
Sir,
you enjoy yourself with it. You know what I mean? The
He's gonna
experience
like
is
it.
what we have in metaverse is we show just one of the joints, not the whole thing, just one of the joints, and a Q&A. And the same thing we're going to do with the actual live streaming. We're going to have a live screening slash Q&A, So it'll be dope. But when
Yeah.
it's actually on the streaming platforms, you'll be able to binge watch so far five.
Oh
Five
wow. Okay.
installments. You know what I
Nice.
mean? 3 Jersey Impacts and Verse Guys 1 and 2.
Dope.
So yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
For sure. And I saw the documentary, so all 3 parts were fire. People gonna love it. I can't wait to see the Verse God's own part.
Yeah, Verse Guys, I switched it up just a little bit. Not too
Okay.
much, because what I'm saying, I want to throw it off.
Right.
But the style of it is a little different than Jersey's Impact. Jersey's Impact
Okay.
got that energy with the and
Okay.
how it, consistently going. So, but it's from what I hear so far, it's dope. You get what I'm saying? And I'm almost finished it, part 1, and just gonna jump into finish part 2 because it's the follow up, and all that'll be done by April. You know what I mean?
Nice.
So,
So can't wait.
yeah.
Shout out to everybody that came through Hip Hop Fiend. I saw a lot of people in here, man. Like, what else? Everybody that showed up. Like some of y'all just started to follow me. So shout out to y'all. Keep following me. We're gonna definitely go live like once a week. Like I'm gonna try to do like every Wednesday at 8 p.m. That was a normal time that me and Rocco was going on YouTube anyway. So we just gonna do it on Instagram. So shout out to y'all for coming through. Appreciate it.
I try. Appreciate you, man.
What you
Appreciate
reading?
you having
What
me
you
on.
say now? What do you say? Somebody said something? I see him reading something.
Yeah, it said the video is like a system of a down
Oh, System of a
alternative
Down.
rock vibe.
Yeah, that's so they were like a rock group, System of a Down.
Yeah, okay. System of a
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. They came out like in the 90s.
Yeah, man. Yo,
I gotta
it's NC
yeah.
Shan, man. It's I mean, when we all watch it, just you know what I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
just
go watch that
Yeah.
right now. I'm gonna go
I'm gonna check it
yeah,
out.
turn
yeah,
on YouTube right
hit
now
the
and watch
DM.
that right
I'm
now.
gonna
Hit
check
the
it
DM
out.
and let me know what y'all think. I know y'all gonna be laughing, but I can't front.
Hey,
It's tough. I can't even front. I'm about to listen to it right now just because. He
so
need to put it on a
Iron Man.
streaming service though. It's only on YouTube and
Yeah.
Facebook.
Right. I'm gonna definitely upload these two to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to Danny Rap Podcast on YouTube. Click the like button. I'm gonna also keep it on here. I'm gonna upload it on my Instagram so people can see it on here. So salute to you all. Get some rest. Appreciate y'all. We out.
All right, peace, y'all.